We're back.
Giuseppe's
The boys
back.
are back in town.
The boys are back in
Boys
town.
back in town.
Our illustrious
The boys
investigator,
back in town.
Giuseppe von Mar, has returned from his sabbatical and is ready to combat the forces of serfdom.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
So
Can't wait.
so who should I start a little review of the last episode, or do you want to do it, Gunter?
We'll do that. Last time on Dragon Ball P.
Goku.
Goku steps in
Goku.
shit.
burger?
Oh no.
Last time on Journey to Midnight, our intrepid little band split the party and tried to do two tasks at once, namely gathering information. They learned about a important artifact that has been stolen by the Death's Head Regiment, known as the Blood Axe. The whereabouts of this Blood Axe and whether they'll even be able to use it are completely unknown. Will they be able to find it? Who knows? Possibly. Because at the end of the last session, our two favorite pals walked in. Odelia and Kalev. And they want to have a little chit-chat with y'all.
I forgot that she was called Odelia and not Owen.
Miss Oh Wee 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 Wee.
We
Yes,
had to change
for-
it because it turned out I brought up the fact was, and then we all had to wait a second. We probably should name her something else. I think.
Yeah, I was informed Olwen was in fact a Welsh name, and I immediately had to fix that because that doesn't fit in with discount Baltic Germans.
Yeah, it's a very Welsh name.
I mean, could have been an Anglophile, but like,
How dare you refer to a Welsh name as
Yeah,
something
that's
to be used
fair.
by an Anglophile? First of all,
but
Okay.
listen,
I'm kidding, but
I'm not wrong.
no, you're not wrong.
Anyway,
So we pick up in the House of Fine Meats run by Leonardo Scorzini. A few minutes before Odelia and Kalev walked in, Giuseppe had returned from his sabbatical and was hailed by the group, given Etrurian flatbread on the house.
yes.
And you are all making merry, eating your dinner, getting fucking drunk if you wish. You're not actually getting drunk. I'm not going to do that to you.
Yeah, no.
The door opened. Two officers of the Death's Head Regiment walked in. Odelia von Ungern-Sternberg walks up to you, her paramour, Heinrich von Kreutzwald, at her back. She looks you dead in the eye, and with no preamble, might we join you? Somewhere a bit more private.
Okay. Who is she? Who is she speaking
is she
to
speaking
out
to
of the
anyone
party
specific?
directly? Like, has she forcefully made eye contact with all of us?
Yes, she made eye contact with each individual one of you as she walked over.
She made eye contact with us as a legion. Okay.
As a legion.
Yeah.
As a
All right.
legion.
Yeah. Yume folds up the letter that she's working on, shoves it into her pocket, and kind of like nods towards like where they've been sleeping.
All right. In that case, I assume you all do you all in fact make your way to your sleeping quarters?
Yeah, the lady is
Yeah, I was about to
stumbling.
say Gerard's down for it because this was his vague machination in the first
Yeah,
place.
no, he's the
Sorry,
one who
what's-
invited them.
Sorry, what is Lady doing?
She's stumbling, but she coming.
She's stumbling? Oh, she's drunk. Oh dear.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, she's so
she hit the
drunk.
bottle.
I do want to
She
say
hit the
for
bottle.
plot reasons, Giuseppe has not he hasn't just materialized. He's not shown up yet, but when it's funniest, I'll stick him in.
I wanted to ask where he was. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's he's
I thought we just established that he
I
had
gave
walked in a few minutes
little-
before.
Yeah, I gave a little
Oh, okay.
monologue
Did
about
he
how
walk
he had
back in?
walked in a few minutes ago from a sabbatical, was given an Etrurian flatbread on the house by Mr.
Oh, wonderful.
Scolzini himself.
Okay, fucking excellent.
Yes. Giuseppe, do you take your on the house Etrurian flatbread with you?
Yeah, baby, and you know he folds it in half.
Fuck yeah.
Leonardo sees you folded in half. It's like, Kin, you know the ancient ways.
You know the ancient ways.
Hey, as a question, what is the? I'm sorry if this is derailment. Are you supposed to fold it in half, or is that like something that people yell at you for?
That's an
Um,
option.
Because I
It's I
always do
think
it. It's so much
uh
better.
yeah, no, it's that's how you eat that, baby. That's how you eat a New York slice.
Okay, great. That's
Yeah.
all I. That's all I needed to
Yeah.
know.
Um, he folds it in half. He nods and he goes, "It keeps the flavor in. There's
He's right.
no
It
other
keeps the
way."
flavor in. There's no other way.
Keeps the flavor in. All right.
He gives all of his crust to Panettone.
Oh,
Good.
Panettone.
Excellent.
Panettone
Love
eagerly
panettone.
laps them up.
Yeah, I love it.
Kalev, all right, y'all start walking to your sleeping quarters. Mr. Scorzini, he gets the feeling this is a very private conversation. A few customers are curious. He says, "What are you looking at? Go back to your pizza." Everyone pays attention to their food, not the curious little group making their way back to the sleeping quarters. He shuts the door behind you and posts a little "Do Not Disturb" sign on it because you want to have a little private conversation.
Aw, I love Miss
Kalev
Scorzina.
Kalev
Scorzini.
looks like he would rather have some flatbread, but he's professional enough to hold off for now.
He's also a vampire.
But flatbread.
Yeah, he lives dangerously. We know this because of who he's based on.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you are all eventually seated around a plain wooden table. Miss Odelia wastes no time. She leans forward.
Mhm,
I will be perfectly frank with you.
mhm.
I thought your name
I
was
know,
Odelia. Sorry,
I
go ahead.
know that you being here to see the sights, to learn, is what's a load of bullshit. That's the phrase.
Hey, I passed that deception roll.
Listen, this is for story purposes. Just go with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes you have to be stupid on purpose for the plot. It's okay.
Yeah, the voice.
I do it in real life all the time.
I do it in real life all the time.
She
my number
leans
one
across the
stat.
table. She looks directly into Yume's eyes. You have no idea what it is like to live in a society that you utterly hate, and have a status quo that you despise, yet must enforce because of your station and birth. I have the
Yes, I
feeling that
do,
you hate the way
actually. But
I have a feeling you don't like the way things are here either, and that you want to do something about it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So, Kalev and I would like to offer our assistance.
well, that was unexpected.
Gerard elbow table.
All right, so
Wait. Did he elbow her under the table?
Yes, he elbowed her under the table like before. I'm trying to work a situation here.
would
Yume
you
just kind of like looks at him like, what?
God, there's so much wrong with her. Okay.
like to roll insight or ask what they had in mind?
I would honestly just like to directly ask. Like, they've come here to talk. We might as but if anyone else, I should have maybe just voiced that in character, but if anyone else would prefer to roll an insight, I also think that's completely fair.
You know what? I would like to play the game of how good is drunk. lady's insight.
Oh yeah,
I
actually,
was hoping
please
you
let
would
her
say
roll insight.
that. Yes,
Please fuck.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, I should. I'm playing this game again, and I can roll.
Better than she
Yeah, you
gets
can roll.
over.
Oh
What
Christ!
we're
I
doing?
actually have.
Oh,
this
we doing
fucking game open.
insight?
This is an insight roll. Yes.
Oh
on
hell
Miss
yeah! I got
Odelia.
+6 in
I
insight.
don't
There
even know
you
what my plus
go.
in insight is. It's not good. So
All right. Let me pull up your character sheets real quick.
Sorry, Saber's so mad because I'm sitting on Katie's bed.
Sorry,
and she
ignore
usually
ignore
sits on
that.
Katie's bed.
Un baby.
And she's just been staring at me and
Well,
meowing
I
at
have
me for like
1, 2,
5 minutes now.
4. I think that's enough, actually.
Yeah.
1,
So,
2, 3, 4. Yep, that's all of them.
Giuseppe rolled a critical failure. With a +6 is a 7. But because it's a critical failure, I'm going to go ahead and say that he is so lost in the pizza he doesn't have a goddamn clue what's going on.
So first,
Lost
but you
in the
forgot to
sauce.
roll with, but you forgot to put in your modifier, right? Is that what I'm seeing?
Well, okay, so the first time I rolled, it was a 14 because I forgot to put in my modifier, and I was like, oh, ignore that. Let me do it again. And then it was a crit fail.
Oh, well,
I will.
just,
I will
that
let
would
you
be
have
a
the. I'll let you have the 14.
Well, thank you. Okay.
technically, you did roll that. You can just add your modifier to it.
yeah,
That's
that would
true.
be a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's
There you
Okay,
actually
go.
a good roll. Good work.
let's do that. Let
you
me
go.
treat myself
Congrats, guys. We're good at cheating at
Yeah.
D&D.
back in the saddle.
So, lady got a 15.
Yeah, apparently
Giuseppe
drunk
got
her
a
actually sees
20.
stuff.
Yeah, lady, when she gets drunk, she hyper focuses on little details and can tell when someone's lying or not. That's what we're going with.
She says the booze is a truth detector.
Sure, it is.
Exactly. It
And we
it opens
got
her
her.
third eye. All right,
For
so
fucking third eye.
yep.
Oh wait, are we all rolling? Are we all rolling like insight?
It's optional if you
Those
want to.
bits selected too. I think that's what the rule was.
Oh wait, so I can roll insight?
Yeah,
Yes,
if
you
you
may
so
roll
wish.
inside as well.
I'll roll insight. Why not?
Do it.
18.
18. All right, so we have a 20, an 18, and a 15. Excellent. That is, you are all in the tile. So you can see that Odelia is being truthful in what she is saying. She has sensed that you are here to disrupt the current status quo. Both of them immensely dislike the way things are, especially because of the fact that they have to play a part in enforcing that status quo. And they would like to offer their assistance. They are being completely genuine.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
sick.
God.
So, all right. So I did not kill all of us by inviting them here, which was my fear. You know, here's the
Here,
thing. Last session when we were planning that, I was sitting there and I was like, okay, this is a game where I have to take risks because that is part of what makes the game fun. And while I play a character who does not take risks, I felt like I had to do something exciting in this game for once. So I was like, okay, he's going to make a jump and invite these very scary people to where we're sleeping, and we're going to pray that they don't try to murder.
If you're trying to fight a vampire, 3 vampires is probably better than just 1.
Oh yeah, no, 3 vampires is always better than 1, baby. Yeah.
There's a brief pause as a pitcher of blood and 3 glasses are brought in for your for Yume and your vampiric guests.
Oh yeah, are we at one of the little tea tables in our little back
Yeah,
rooms
you're
now?
at a little tea table.
Nice.
Yes. So essentially, once you realize that Odelia and Kalev are genuine, you ask them what info they might have on the current situation. How can they be of assistance? And it turns out that being a member of the vampiric aristocracy who is also in a premier cavalry regiment makes you privy to a lot of information.
Damn, for real?
So
No shit.
funny, right?
Sorry,
So
Gunter. I was trying to be like funny with you, and I don't think
no,
it
no,
was
no, no,
helpful.
no. You're good. That's what I got. That's what I got. You're good.
Okay, I was like, wait. I had to
Sorry, I
make sure
don't
it
know
was
why I
funny.
fucking hesitated for.
No, it's because I interrupted you. You're okay. Go on, sir. I want to hear this.
All right, so they tell you a. This is kind of an abridged version of what they tell you. The military and political establishment in Nordland is actually rather divided.
Okay.
Yeah.
The decision to just declare independence was not a unilateral one.
Yeah.
There are, out of a total army of around 10,000 total, a little under half of that are units outside Nordland, like proper Rus regiments, who weren't kind of went along with this because they didn't really have, they just happened to be here. And they're kind of uncomfortable just following the orders of a provincial assembly instead of the rightful imperial government.
Hmm.
Along with that, there are several sections of the elite regiments who don't like the way things are going. For a myriad of reasons, whether they be imperial loyalists, reformers who think things need to change, or they just think Nordland cannot survive on its own and need needs protection, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They can identify as many among their own regiment who would be willing to essentially launch a mutiny to help oust the current government. There
Yeah,
are,
maybe with staging a mutiny.
yeah,
This is
there
just like
are,
Treasure Planet.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
along with the locations of units that would be friendly to an anti-government coup. They also give you the of politicians and nobles who basically hold the same sentiments that things can't go the way they are. And last but not least, Odelia names a couple of prominent rebel leaders. These are essentially in the countryside, along with the chaos of monsters roaming every night and attacking lone travelers who stray slightly from the road. Several serf uprisings have broken out, and a couple of them have actually become rather big, and they've coalesced around certain leaders. And while on their own they're no match for the military, if they were part of some larger uprising, maybe some uprising that was assisted by an outside force,
Cough, cough.
then they could play a vital role.
How fun and interesting.
How fun and interesting. I feel like maybe we're going to end up being involved in that.
E-
Not at all. No.
So
No, this
Yeah,
is just some fun facts, and then we're going to go fishing.
yeah, we're oh my
Yeah.
god.
fun
Gunter,
facts about fishing.
I can't wait for the fishing mini game.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
episode where we
Where's
get the
the
fishing
fishing
minigame,
mini game,
Gunter.
right?
Gunter?
Hey,
Gosh.
Sarah, what makes you think you're not already in it?
Oh my god.
This
Finally.
is the fishing minigame.
Watching us take the bait every single time is Gunter's own personal mini fishing
Personal
game.
fucking fishing game.
Plot twist, Odelia's just catfishing you. Oh
Oh
ho
my
ho.
god.
She has
All
the
right,
whole time. Okay. Thank you, sir.
so you get that lay down, and she pauses. There is one other thing as well, she says. The blood axe is here somewhere.
It's in the city.
I do not know where specifically, but I know of a place where you might be able to find that information. The
Uh-huh.
General Staff Headquarters. It is heavily guarded, and vampiric noble or not, you cannot just walk through the front door. She says, knowing that you guys have been snooping on the Landtag by doing this,
Yeah.
and you will need either a disguise
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
or
Oh yeah.
Oh
could-
yeah.
or you could try to sneak in.
Oh my god, we get to have a
I
heist.
already have an idea.
Okay.
Oh, I have an idea.
Odelia, Kalev pipes in. You could sneak in, but I'm gonna be real with all of you. Let's play it safe. I'll get you some uniforms,
Oh yes.
and you
Yes.
can meet
Thank
us
you.
there
I see.
tomorrow.
Oh
See,
my
I'm
god, Miss
gonna be-
Odelia, yes.
I'm all down. Listen, I am all down for the uniforms. I was just gonna ask Leo for an extra apron and like a barrel of blood or something to see if we could like get into their kitchen. Any place worth anything's got a kitchen, right?
That would not work. Each of
Oh.
the staff are verified as they enter and leave the premises.
Well, what if I was making a delivery? It's fine. I can just wear the uniform.
We can. The uniform would be a good idea. I agree.
You lot
uh,
aren't exactly the soldierly type, but
Are you fat
with
shaming me, sir?
no, I'm calling you undisciplined and raucous.
Oh, that's fine then. Go on. Continue.
what did she say? I'm sorry.
Said, are you fat shaming me, sir?
No, what did Odelia say after that?
No, I'm calling you undisciplined and raucous.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I
Either
don't think
way,
I've shown a shred of discipline this entire fucking campaign.
discipline, what's that?
You
Either
may
way,
kind of
she says.
looks up like, I feel like I should find a different way in. I'm a little too distinctive.
That is, she is a little
Odelia considers you.
vampire-y, dreamwalker-y.
If we hit your eyes, it should be fine. You are small enough that you could pass as my page boy.
Little page boy.
Boy?
Lady,
Yeah,
Page boy throws him
sits
off.
up. Lady sits up and she looks very serious for a minute and she goes, I too am very distinctive. It's the titties, you see.
Kalev leans forward. They're at least Unga Bunga class, I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah,
That's
Gerard
fair.
gives her another glass of water and makes her sit back down.
Yume looks like she wants to melt into the floor.
The tatas.
The tatas, they stick out.
Well, personally, I'm fine with it. I know I can dig up enough memory to vaguely resemble this, so it'll be fine.
This is not something all of you need to do. However, if all of you would like to come along, there are enough spare uniforms that you could each be provided with one.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Odelia, specifically at
What is
Lady,
Odelia's?
some of you should perhaps stay behind, she says, still staring at Lady.
Okay.
Lady gives her a thumbs up and rolls over.
Like, wait, rolls onto the floor?
She's already
Yeah.
in bed.
Oh my god.
Yume looks like she's thinking about this and like, I'll stay behind as well, make sure she stays out of trouble.
Okay. Does that mean this is a boys' trip?
Boys
have a
trip.
boys trip.
Boys trip. Boys trip.
Boys trip.
Boys
Boys
trip.
trip.
Boys.
Boys trip. Boys trip. Oh, excellent. Okay, so wait, this is
Giuseppe and
just.
Gerard together.
We got
What could go
ourselves a
wrong?
telling
fella
me-
festival.
Oh my god, you're
Can-
letting me and Alina do a fucking solo mission?
Yes, I will allow
Okay,
it.
great.
If
I
the
just-
other two are backing
Gunter,
out.
Gunter,
Can
I
we
just
talk
wanna
about
thank
how
you.
funny it is? How funny it is that we're going on a stealth mission. Every time we go on a stealth mission, there's
Yeah.
no rogue.
You can come
The
with us.
rogue, the
It's
rogue
because
gets
our
left
rogue
behind.
can't stop standing up for the little guy and fighting for justice and breaking her cover.
I know. Unfortunately, our rogue is very recognizable.
Unfortunately, our
If
rogue
it's
is
also-
very recognizable and prone to fighting for justice, which is
Here,
great,
I'm
but it
going-
makes her
I'm
more like a
going
Power
to,
Ranger.
I'm going to be frank with you. In the outline, I went into detail about how deception rolls would go. With stealth, I said play by ear, possible combat. I figured you would take the uniform route.
Okay, great. Yeah, we are taking the uniform route. We're gonna look so fucking great.
You're gonna look
It's
so
gonna look like
fucking
that
great.
scene in The Wizard of Oz where, like, they put on the silly uniforms, but they clearly are not supposed to be wearing.
Exactly.
There you
And
go.
then in the background of this, Yume can stay behind and gently nurse Lady back to health, and they can have a moment.
Oh,
They
I have a
can't
great
get-
idea. I have
And
a
then the
great
boys
idea.
are going to
Bonding
be in the
time.
fucking
Oh.
trenches,
Yeah.
I have a
which
great
really
Melissa,
means
what's your
they're just
idea?
going to be doing a
Hold
mouse
on.
hunt bit.
Hold on. What's Alyssa's idea?
Okay, so Yume's gonna actually pull her. He's been in her pocket the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the fucking rabbit.
She pulls out her rabbit,
The rabbit who's suddenly plot relevant, and I love him so much.
and gives him to Gerard.
Gerard gets a look on his face that you find completely unreadable and says nothing.
Gerard,
Take my
I want
rabbit into battle.
I want you to
Why
take-
did you hand me this?
I just trust me. I need you to keep him in your pocket.
No,
If
what?
something goes wrong,
Do you know how big pockets are?
he's little.
How big are your pockets that you're carrying around this rabbit and no one talked about it?
He's really little. She's you know how in Full
Are
Metal
you
Alchemist how the
misgendering your rabbit?
Oh no, you know how in Full
Odelia
Metal
and
Alchemist.
Kalev are just fascinated by this conversation.
You know how? Can I talk?
Perhaps.
Thank you. You know how in Full Metal Alchemist the panda is like pocket size?
Yes.
That's what happened to the rabbit.
The smallest rabbit in the world. The rabbit
Yes.
of inconsistent size and dimension.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she is just
Schrodinger's rabbit.
Schrodinger's rabbit, named Pickles, because I do remember his name because I love him.
His name is Pickles.
His name is Pickles. And she has handed this off to Gerard and says, "Put this in your pocket."
Yes. Put this in your pocket. If something goes wrong, you send him out and he'll come back to me.
And what is he going to do?
Well, if he comes back to me, I'll know something went wrong.
And then what about us?
I'll come and get you.
You?
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Odelia looks at you dead in the eye. Miss Yume, that was your name. I mean, no
Yes.
offense. But if you have to come rescue us, we are well and truly fucked.
I think
Well, at
she
least
could
this
do
way
it,
I'll
though.
know something happened.
Okay, but I mean, do I have to feed it? I mean, listen, like rabbits
No,
shit
you're gonna
like
be-
constantly. He's going to. How often does this thing poop in your pockets?
I let him out.
All the time?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you have like a? I need something for him to chew. Like what? I'm questioning you about your rabbit care. I'm really concerned about him.
He's fine.
He's. Oh.
You
Do you
suddenly
need?
go back.
Giuseppe
I
kind of
remember.
leans into Gerard and he's like, "Hey, I wouldn't say it in front of the kid, but I think something's up with that rabbit.
You really think so?
I think, listen, I'm not saying it's evil, but something's not right about that rabbit.
Like a
Just don't-
Banicula style situation?
I don't know.
Do you
We'll
know
have
what
to
the?
see.
I don't know what
here.
Banicula is. I don't
It's
really.
very popular, and that's a popular piece of folklore. It's a Etrurian children's tale.
Oh, Banicula, a cherry and children's
Yeah,
tale.
yeah.
Yes, of
You
course.
know, Banicula,
And he,
Banicula.
he,
Yeah.
he turns back to Yume and he's like, "Is this a Banicula?"
A rabbit!
Yes, Banicula is a rabbit. Okay, I will
She has
keep.
no idea what you're talking about.
Gosh. Okay. Anyway, I will take good care of him, and he will not have to come back all by himself because I would worry about doing that to this creature, which you apparently do not.
He does it all the time.
Oh my god.
He's very well trained.
Fine. Okay. I'm putting him back in the pocket.
Speaking of the creatures, I'm gonna be leaving Panatoni here. She's gonna look after the place. If you wouldn't mind, just make sure that she has some water. And she knows how to fix herself some food. So
Yeah. Yume gives Giuseppe a little salute.
Have we done he does not do it back, but he does give her a very awkward thumbs up. I made a guy who's a very bad friend.
Oh my god.
He's not
Yet-
helpful or nice.
And yet Yume seems to trust him for some reason.
I have no idea why. It's because he's like, here's the thing, he has the trait of responsible. Where if you do leave him in charge of something, I also want you to know that this entire conversation has led to me getting messages from Theo about the properties of rabbit poop.
Wait,
And
Beautiful.
he's having to listen to this now, so please pray for him. He's told me that rabbit poop's very dry and it's only messy if you squash it. And I have
a
stated
pocket seems like the worst place for that.
a pocket seems like a terrible
pocket
place
seems like
to
a
be
bad
full of
place for
rabbit
that.
shit. But like, I
Is
feel like a rabbit could hang out in there, and like you may definitely does let him run around a little bit.
Oh, all the
he's-
time.
All the time. He's a good little boy. Okay. God,
Pickles
I'm gonna
is
be
so
worried
good.
about.
He's very well trained.
You've given me so much stress because now I'm gonna have to babysit this rabbit, and if anything, if like I trip, all I'm gonna be able to think about is the fucking rabbit in my pocket.
well,
Can I
Sarah,
like?
that's some excellent motivation to not get into combat, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to get into combat because there's a little guy in my pocket.
You're welcome.
Okay, I already wasn't
You
gonna try
better
to get in
hope you
combat. I'm a
don't, because I'll
cleric.
be merciless.
I'm a
Okay, I'm a
cleric.
paladin. We can work it out, buddy.
We can work it out.
All
That'd
right.
be great.
So, you seem to have worked out a plan. You have this information from Kalev and Odelia. They finish their blood, take their leave, looking weirdly at the rabbit, especially when it's called Banicula.
His name is Pickles.
Not according to the rest of the group.
It's Pickles. He's my rabbit. I named him Pickles.
Pickles is the name of the creature. Banicula is the species.
Like a Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He's
I don't know what a vernacular is.
So anyway,
it's like a Frankenstein. Okay, I'm sorry. That wasn't even funny, but
I'm sure. I'm gonna be real. I'm fairly certain we made some sort of Banicula joke a long fucking time ago in this campaign. I've forgotten when we made it and what context it was
it
in.
was also about pickles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because we put a rabbit as a background character in a vampire campaign, and like
Yeah.
that has to happen.
Yeah. When Yume
Yeah.
turned, so did Pickles, but no, we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
Don't
that
worry
that
about
actually
it.
I think a bit is where like yeah, he turned into a little rabbit too, and he's a Banicula.
Behind the
Yeah.
rabbit, it
You
is
just-
the rabbit.
Rabbits.
Every now and then you see him with a food bowl in front of him. It's filled with blood with carrot for a garnish.
Oh
Are you
god.
making this canon? Because I
Hey,
think that's
this is
really
the
cute.
scariest thing. It's very cute, but it's scary.
I think he's really cute. Can we
We've
give?
created the Monty Python rabbit, y'all.
Okay, I'm getting so distracted by the rabbit. I have to
Yeah, I'm
engage.
gonna
we
put us
have
back
to-
on
we have
course
to
and
start
No,
our
we have to
All right,
focus.
so hard
Okay.
stop. Okay. So Odelia and Kalev have taken their leave. I will hold your hand right now and highly recommend you write to Bolkonski right the fuck away.
Oh yes, no, absolutely. We have given him the update. Shit, Ray isn't here, but he's here in spirit.
Ray is here in
I'll-
spirit, so I will
I'll
let
take
you
care of
use
Hockey.
Okay,
I
Yume,
will
since
assume-
Yume is staying behind, can't she handle that?
Oh yeah, no,
you
she's
are
been writing the
going.
letters
You
anyway.
are not going tonight.
Oh, okay.
The arrangement is that you will meet them there tomorrow, so
Okay.
that you have a chance to get a night's sleep.
Excellent.
Of any business that is outstanding, like writing this letter to the general who is going to help you.
Yeah, the really important letter that is the point of the entire reason we're fucking here.
So yes, I will assume you include all the information they've told you, including locations of units that are friendly or need to be dealt with, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
You give him the whole situation. Ray tells Hockey what Hockey needs to do, and Hockey flies off into the night.
Heck yeah.
Alyssa, it's funny you ask me that. All right, so
Huh?
I sent him a
I got
DM,
yes.
and he.
So that happens. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you go to bed? Anything
Oh
at all?
yes, yes. I want to have a conversation with Giuseppe.
Oh,
All right.
Giuseppe. Yume kind of just pulls you aside, and she hands you a different letter that she didn't give to Hockey.
Giuseppe kind of raises an eyebrow at her. Is like, thanks, kid. What is this?
No. She kind of like holds up a hand, like, don't open it.
Okay.
This isn't an easy conversation to have. You understand that I am the only Dreamwalker vampire in this country.
In the world.
As of right now, that is my understanding. Yes.
If something happens to me, I need to be sure that someone is looking out for the Dreamwalkers.
Ah. And you want me
And
to
she-
get this to him?
Give it to Philippe. He'll know what to do.
Well, I'll keep this letter for you. But it's not gonna be a problem. Because I can just about guarantee you that you're gonna be all right, kid. Okay? But I get it. I'll hold on to it for you.
And she gives him a small smile. It's just insurance. Thank you.
Don't mention it. He ruffles her hair.
I chime in.
God?
If you haven't been
Vampire
praying,
God?
Giuseppe. I expect you at your next confession.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck was that?
All right. So anyway, moving on from Gerard's
Hey,
existential
Hey,
attempts,
what the fuck?
Um,
Okay.
No, that wasn't no. Gunter, what
no,
is
no,
you?
no, no. That was a bit. That was a bit.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was a
not
bit.
actual.
It's
Oh,
not
I thought
actually
you were like
Giuseppe's
God
patron.
suddenly, and I
No.
was like, hey, is God here?
Is God here?
I was like, God?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
Sarah,
Gunter kind of is
I
God.
pat
in
your
disguise.
shoulder. God is always here with
Oh
you.
my God.
I will run across
Exactly.
this house and smack your little head.
All right. So, if you would like to give Giuseppe this letter, that is perfectly fine. If the goal is to get it to Philippe, I will go ahead and tell you.
It's to get it to Philippe in the event that Yume cannot come back. So it's
Are you
completely
sure
possible
you-
that Giuseppe will never have to deliver it.
Well, what I'm getting at is, are you sure you want Giuseppe to be the one keeping it if the situation is Yume does not come back? Considering that Giuseppe is with you.
Yes.
And if Yume is not coming back, there's a possibility Giuseppe's not coming back.
She trusts Giuseppe.
It's dramatic. It's got to happen this way.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Listen, I know what I'm doing, Gunter. Gosh, let me have my moment.
No, it was a very good moment. I just wanted to make sure y'all were aware of that.
No,
be
it'll be okay. It's
also
important
thinking
that
about it, but I
Giuseppe
was
is.
like,
It's
Go on,
important that Giuseppe is made to consider the implications of if his little buddy dies.
Yeah, it's really fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it isn't relevant and won't come up.
What is
And
wrong
Giuseppe
with
knows
people?
that.
Really, I should
So-
have given it to Lady because Lady can't read it. So
you hold on. You did give it to the guy. I love how you're giving this letter to the guy as insurance when he's one of the ones going on the infiltration mission tomorrow.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's
He's
fine.
with Gerard. Nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, nothing
Nothing
bad'll
That-
ever
happen.
both
happens.
of them are like healers, as far as I know.
Yeah,
Well,
they
Yeah,
Giuseppe's
they're
a paladin, so he can fight, but yeah, he's not like into heavy combat yet.
Oh my god.
He's like, yeah, I can fight, but I would prefer to just talk my way out of it.
Anyway,
Understandable. All right, so is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I think Gerard is all squared up. So he's good to go.
All right. In that case, you all turn in. Three of you
Great.
have a nice long sleep and will wake up feeling refreshed.
Oh my god.
3?
One of you, Miss Dreamwalker, is about to
Uh-oh.
have an experience.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All
Huh?
right. So,
Huh?
you go to sleep like everyone else. And for a while, you are indeed resting. So it's as if you blink and suddenly you are in the familiar hallway with the doors.
Oh yeah.
You feel a call,
Uh-oh.
and for some reason you cannot fathom, you begin walking down the hallway essentially. You pass by innumerable other doors
Uh-huh.
until you reach the end. This
Mhm.
door looks just like all the others,
Mhm.
except there is something off about it. You actually roll insight.
To see if I know whose door it is.
No, this is actually, roll insight or arcana. Either one will work.
Arcana. Those are both +3, so.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a
Fucking
nat
rip.
1.
Damn.
Oh.
It's a scary vibe and you don't like it.
Oh.
Oh. He starts like stepping away from that door.
You you begin to step away. However, you notice the name as you do.
Oh. Okay.
Heinrich von Kreutzwald,
Shit.
aka the commander of the Death's Head Regiment.
Why is this door calling to me?
The vibe is bad. You cannot for the life of you remember why. There is something familiar about it.
Oh.
Do you open the door?
Yume kind of like glances behind her, which is like she knows that's stupid because like there's nobody else here. Nobody else knows she's here. She swallows and yeah, she steps through that door.
I was hoping you would say that.
I know, that's why
All
I did
right.
it.
You open the door and you step onto what looks like a country estate, basically.
Okay.
It's summer. You see the manor on the hill. Everything seems quite lovely, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
There is at the same time something deeply wrong with this place, not least the fact that there is no one in sight, not even a single serf tilling the field.
I don't like that.
You make your way up to the manor, again feeling the same pull from the hallway.
Uh,
I should elaborate, actually. It's less a pull, more like
mm,
you have for some reason, you have an insatiable sense of curiosity, and it is moving you forward even if your common sense is telling you to turn around. For some
uh,
reason, you just need to know.
mhm,
You open the door to
mhm.
the front door to the manor, and for some reason, you know exactly where to go. Before long, you are at the master bedroom.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
You open this door as well. Why are you here, interloper?
Huh.
Interloper.
Our pawn. You killed one already.
Fucking knew it.
What?
Fucking knew it. I fucking
Is
knew it.
he a fucking robot?
You
Wait.
know, hey, quick review time, guys. You know that thing we found inside Ivan after he died?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
I'm glad that I had
God.
that one stowed in my memory forever.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna shut up now.
Instead
Gunter,
of when you
continue.
walk into the master bedroom, instead of the regular furnishings, you just see a black shard pulsing with malice. To look at it hurts your eyes, the same way that the one in Ivan's chest did.
Fuck yes, I fucking knew it.
Yume's running to leave this place.
It's a metaphor for systematic oppression and greed that lives within us
The
all.
voice is now following you. There's nothing behind you, but you can hear it in your ear like someone leaning over your shoulder. No running, no escape. You will fail. You who are dead, we are beyond you. We are beyond death, beyond life. Insect. Hello?
Yeah, we're all here. We're just waiting on
Okay.
you. Yeah, no.
Sorry, you were all dead silent, and I
No,
thought I
it's
had
okay.
lost connection again.
We're
No,
all
we were
just
just
in shock and
absorbing.
upset
Like
about
Gunter
it.
thought he fucking killed us. He's like, "Hey guys, are you still guys?"
Hey.
Like, hello?
The entire party dead on the floor.
Um, Yume, would you? I am assuming you are running back the way you came. Yeah. Oh dear.
What's going on over there?
Alyssa's laptop has lost internet.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god, the dream got her.
God
Yeah.
damn.
She's stuck in there. Oh no.
She's stuck in
Damn,
there. Oh
I'm
no.
too good. Shit.
I guess technically she
You
could
scared
get
away
on
the internet.
Katie's mic, but
Um,
I think that would fuck with stuff.
yeah.
Because I know they're in the
All right.
same room.
Sorry, everyone. It seems we're experiencing technical difficulties at the worst possible time.
Sorry
Damn
about
it.
Gunter. Do me a huge favor and
Yeah.
from your little speech after I said that Yume was running to the door.
Oh no.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, you are sprinting out of the house, out of the room, out of the top floor, out of the house. The entire time, there's nothing behind you. You look over your shoulder, there's nothing there. but there is a voice that sounds as if it is coming from someone who is leaned over your shoulder, almost pressed to your back. No running, no escape. You, who are undead, we are beyond you, beyond life, beyond death. You will fail.
We'll see about that. And she slams the door behind her.
You back away from the door. Nothing about it seems to have changed. Everything seems fine and normal.
I'm so stressed out, but in the good way.
Oh no.
There was one thing you heard as you slammed the door shut behind you.
Mm.
No time.
Excuse me?
No time.
No time.
What that means, to elaborate for you. With that, your dream walk is ended for the night.
I'm so glad I'm not a fucking dream walker. That shit sounds like
Yeah,
it sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I got enough weird dreams on my own, brother.
I have
All right,
Katie's cat.
Katie's kitty. All right, so you all wake up the next morning. 3 out of the 4 of you slept pretty damn good. You did get a long rest. You don't have exhaustion or anything, but you clearly did not sleep well.
She absolutely looks like she saw a ghost.
Do you tell the party what you saw?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because hey, it's the same thing that was in Ivan. There's
Yeah, it was.
something there's some there's something fucking driving these people. Like to be worse. Cuz like
Hey, Gunter,
Yeah.
can Giuseppe roll something to see if I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. To see if apart from uh Ivan and what Yume is describing, if he's seen this before.
Roll religion or arcana.
oh boy.
Let's see. Okay, both of those are +3. Let me roll that. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's a 20.
Giuseppe got a 20 on which roll was that? Was that arcana or religion?
I'm gonna say Arcana based on his hypothesis.
Okay. So in your travels of Noria, you've gone to several universities who had very good magical departments. And you remember at one of these universities, you had a conversation with one of the professors there. And you don't remember how you got to the topic, but he did start telling you about some research he was doing into a strange phenomena he has noticed, where there will, at random points of history, with no pattern that he can detect, there will be people individuals who have a. It's as if they go from having nothing to moving to the top of the world.
Oh,
In
oh
most cases.
no.
Most cases. There are some exceptions, but this seems to be the overall trend.
Oh no.
And
Because I know
these
I can think of one more person that sounds like too.
There was. They came from all walks of life, did all sorts of different things, but there was one thing that seemed to. Two things that seemed to unite them. Rags to riches, most of the time. For some reason, this particular part bothered him. A cruelty that extended beyond simply being mean-spirited to other people. It was as if these people, these individuals, wanted nothing more than to make entire groups feel pain.
It's the genocide gene. Excellent.
This professor rattled off a couple of people in particular who ended up becoming tyrants of minor countries. And what was odd about it to him was every single one of these individuals seemed to have some sort of moment that changed their course, where suddenly they got a second wind, I guess you could say. And he could not tell you why, but for some reason it had fascinated him, and he's been researching this ever since. He's not found much, to be honest, but that conversation comes back to you.
All right. I think how Giuseppe, real sick, by the way. Real glad I rolled a 20 on that one. I think the way that Giuseppe kind of relates all of that in his own special way. He listens to Yume talking about this dream and says, so whatever was in Ivan is in this guy too. And that means that not only are we dealing with multiple people with this sort of affliction, but they are all extremely powerful or on the way there. I once knew a guy who he researched things like this, and I don't have the answers to put it as eloquently as he did, but there is something in this world that can take hold of someone who maybe doesn't seem like they would have ever amounted to much, and all of a sudden they're on top of the world, and they seem like they got it all made. But more than that, there is something in them that has a distinct darkness. And this guy, he was a professor. He told me that this is something that has been going on for generations. This isn't new. And I mean, I think it's a bit soon to be defined answers, but I wouldn't be taking it out of the possibility that this is what we're dealing with.
I don't think he's the only one that's in here either.
You got some ideas?
Ulrike.
Oh, that really scary broad. Yeah, no, she's got it bad.
Sorry, I forgot how fucking funny Giuseppe is. Oh yeah, that scary broad. Scariest woman you've ever met? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mr. Scorzini, he hasn't seen a broad like that in 500 years.
Honestly, what the
Mr.
500 years.
Scorzini's 500 years old.
Years old?
Don't worry about it.
It'll come up, I'm sure.
Jesus, elemental. All right.
Like a pizza elemental. Sorry,
Yeah,
a flatbread.
oh my god.
Pizza
Yeah, no,
elemental.
it's a pizza elemental. I love him.
Elemental
I love
Element-
him. I love him.
Empires
Pizza.
don't
He
mess
shows
with him.
up in. You guys, honestly, nobody ever talks about this, but the Leo Scorzini boss fight in Devil May Cry 4 is really well designed.
Okay. Sarah, please tell me there is not a character in Devil May Cry named Leonardo Scorzini.
No, there's no character in Devil May Cry named Leonardo
Okay.
Scorzini. I
Okay,
didn't pull this
excellent.
on you. It's not a Louis Soir situation. I promise.
Oh, when I tell you, I
Promise?
genuinely panicked for a second.
No, I love that you don't like. I love
This
that I am
weekend,
your only
tricking our
portal
GM to
into
putting
Devil May
copywritten
Cry.
material into
Listen,
our
I
D&D
have done it twice already. First with Louis Soir, and then with Wilson Brothers.
Listen, I promise you, there's no Leonardo Scorzini.
Oh,
And there
I
is
okay.
no
promise.
Queen of England.
Wouldn't you
All
like
right.
to know
I
what
was
it's
just
There's
making
no
a
Queen of
pizza joke.
England.
There is no. Oh God. Okay, moving on. Moving on.
All right, so that is food for thought. You could be right about Ulrika. You could be wrong. There's no way of knowing.
That means we're right.
Yeah. Look at her.
Uh,
That's why she's like that.
It makes a lot of sense.
But we can't prove it yet. So
can't prove
You
it
can't.
yet. Either way, that will have to wait because guess what time it is?
Oh, no.
yes. Oh yes. It's boy time. Oh wait, is it piston time?
It's boy time.
okay.
If it's
Okay.
piss
Oh, yeah.
time, you better take
Yeah,
care
okay.
of that because you don't have time to piss when you're sneaking.
Yeah. No, I don't have to piss. I promise.
You promise?
All right.
Yeah, I promise. No pee pee. No
You promise?
No pee pee.
You
I'll
promise?
promise. Yeah.
I am putting a stop to this right the fuck now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Giuseppe and Gerard, you go out. You have some You have some certified Leonardo Scorzini breakfast. It's pizza with
Fuck
eggs
yes.
on it.
Yeah.
Bacon.
That's really good pizza, actually.
Yeah.
It is. Breakfast pizza is legit. You make your way towards where Odelia and Kalev said to meet them.
Okay.
And you have an uneventful journey.
Okay.
Gerard, you do notice Finn and Sten walking down the street. Thankfully, they don't notice you because they would have made an absolute fuss out of it seeing you, since you are the lady's friend.
The lady's friend, who is Muffin, who she talks about like some kind of all-powerful being.
She loves him so much.
The Muffin God.
The Muffin
And
God.
Oh God.
Do
you,
you know the Muffin Man?
the Muffin Man.
Fuck.
The
Okay,
Muffin
he
Man.
did the voice back. I don't have to. Great.
All right, so sorry, I am getting
It's
diagnosed too.
the Muffin
No,
Man.
it's an uneventful journey. We saw the funny orc boys, but they didn't
Yes.
recognize me. Well, they recognize. Did they recognize me and just not make a big deal out of it?
They were too. They started drinking as soon as they woke up. They did not recognize you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that
great.
sounds like work.
Thank God.
They're on shore. They're like at a port of call. They're not going to be sober the entire time.
Girl,
So-
me too.
You eventually make your way to the meeting place. Odelia and Kalev are there, posted up in an alley, just vibing.
God, they're so fucking cool. I wonder why.
Here come these two goons.
Odelia looks you both up and down. So you're the ones. I'm relieved, to be honest. Anyway,
Honestly, I am too. Moving along.
Kalev, she gestures Kalev forward. He has 2 Hussars uniforms for you of the Death's Head Regiment.
Great.
They're even sized to fit you.
Oh my god, they really planned this ahead. They
Don't
really did
ask
think
them
it was
how
gonna
they
be us.
did it.
No, he's got an eye.
Kalev was for sure up into the night at his sewing machine.
Yeah, no,
Now-
Kalev had his fucking sewing
That's
machine.
why-
Now I
He has,
know.
like, an
I know.
eyeball
I
for
said
it.
I
That's why
wasn't going
Odelia
on this
chose
adventure.
him as her paramour, because he's a house husband.
He's a
Yeah.
house husband.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
Good
Now,
for
now I
him.
know I said I wasn't going on this little adventure with them, but I also would like a uniform.
They
Oh,
might have
you
had
can
have
spares. I don't
Giuseppe's.
know.
No,
It'll
It
be
would
real big,
follow
but it'll be
her.
cute.
Tell you what, overthrow the government, they'll give you a uniform as a treat.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
you know what?
Okay,
And-
How
great.
it works.
Okay,
Finally, I'm
I
motivated
can
to
handle
overthrow the
that.
government in this game.
Finally, yeah.
I mean,
Get a
I've done
new
it once
outfit.
before.
All right,
Alright.
so you put on your uniforms, and you look mighty dashing in them, especially you, Gerard. It's almost like you never left it. And
Yeah.
you all exit the alley discreetly and
I
start
would like to
marching
point
down the
out
street.
that in the process of changing, everyone did have to see like Giuseppe's like 1800s men's long underwear.
You hear Kalev mutter, "Damn, he's got cake."
He does.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Giuseppe smacks his own ass,
You
and
know
it sounds
what?
like a Johnny
It's to
Test
the
whip
point
crack sound
where
effect.
it's to the point where while you're walking down the street, Kalev leans over to Giuseppe and is like, "Do they put Italian sweet cream on that? Cause my God, or Turian sweet cream. I'm sorry."
Giuseppe leans back over to him and he says, "I do 50 squats every morning while I'm brushing my teeth."
Kalev wants to be your best
Listen.
friend.
Listen. There's a Mrs. Von Mar. Gotta keep it tight.
She loves men with fat asses.
Yeah.
It's Kadumpo.
Kalev,
Gotta keep the dump truck polished.
he gives you like the locker room smack on the ass. He's like, "Good man."
Can we
Actually,
like
no, he doesn't
roll
say
to see how
anything.
well
just
he
gives you the
smacks
locker
his
room
ass?
smack on the ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here,
yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
roll.
roll,
to smack his
Gunter. You
ass.
have to roll to make sure the ass smack is like.
Yeah, no, you're
roll to-
absolutely
roll to
right.
smack
This
ass.
doesn't work.
Roll to smack.
Nat
Holy
20!
shit!
Oh, nat 20!
Giuseppe, you love your wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You
like,
love her
Giuseppe
very
for the
much.
first time in his, like,
But-
30-year marriage is like, if I was gonna...
You love your wife deeply,
Yeah,
without restraint. But.
Yeah.
You see why Odelia picked this one.
yeah.
That was the best ass grab you've had in a long time.
The nights out here, the lonely, the cold.
They're cold.
I miss my wife.
I miss my wife.
I miss her a lot. I'll be
This
back.
soldier's calloused hand
I'll
on
be
your
back.
ass just reminds you about your wife.
Giuseppe, the calloused hands of Giuseppe's wife.
Yeah. Hey, she's I need to
Oh.
drop more hints about Mrs. Von Mar. She fucks.
No, absolutely. That
Hey.
woman fucks. I imagine she's like 6'5".
Yeah.
I imagine
no
she's like
Leonardo
fuck off
Scorsese.
huge.
She
Yet.
trains and breeds hunting hounds.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, I am
Yeah.
sorry, Wandering Shepherd. You've missed several instances of Leonardo Scorsese.
God hell.
Um.
Hot damn.
So you have your boy time. Odelia is. She's ignoring everything that's happening. She's focused on the mission. You make your way to the military HQ.
I'm so nervous,
And
and I'm not even here.
there are guards posted at the door. I need you both
Yeah.
to roll deception because
Great.
they
Okay.
stop you and they
Yeah.
ask, "What's your business?
I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna pee. Okay, I'm gonna roll, and then I will. Is it okay if I roll and then I role play this according to how I roll?
Yeah,
Yes,
same for
I
me.
Okay,
prefer
great. I
that.
have a +2 in deception.
Me too.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Let's get
If
it,
it
girl.
helps
Okay.
you, I am going to be rolling as well.
Ooh, got a 5. Okay.
I'm covering my
Yes.
eyes and I'm rolling.
Mhm.
Yikes. All
That's an
right.
8.
So a
5 and
5
an
and
8.
an 8 for Giuseppe and Gerard. Let's see how the guards do with their
Please be a 1. Please be a
insight.
1. Please.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
it's gonna be
Well,
fine.
it'll be fine.
Listen, it's gonna be. Listen, this is only their
the two
initial
guards,
reaction to us.
the
We can
focus
get it back.
on Giuseppe and Gerard immediately after seeing Odelia and Kalev. It's like, these are fresh faces, aren't they, Lieutenant von Ephistria?
Mm,
Now, he looks immediately suspicious. It's his job. Owen.
her name's not Olwen.
What? Fuck, damn it. What the fuck?
Oh my god! Wow,
Um,
fates are not with us, huh?
Oh no.
That'd be a crit 1
Oh, we're
+5.
getting fucked. We haven't even done anything yet.
Odelia,
Well, okay.
you
Well, at
don't
least
know what fucking happens. Odelia gives a spiel that she had clearly practiced about how she has business in the headquarters, and you two are like her administrative assistants. But the guard, for some reason, just thinks she's full of shit. Like, she can walk in. She's a part of the Death's Head Regiment. But
Can
he don't
I
like the vibe, man. He
can I roll like a
hold on,
perception?
wait, hold on.
You go ahead.
Hold on.
Mhm.
All right. So,
Gunter's playing D&D
I need
against
to slightly
himself.
correct myself. Gerard, you seem a bit weird.
Okay.
For some reason, you remind him of a sopping wet little meow meow, but you've also got a
Damn.
soldier's eyes.
He
And he's
does.
like, you know what? Okay. Giuseppe von Mar. As soon as he saw you, he did not fucking like you for some reason.
That's okay. Now does
And
he know?
Odelia,
Did she give
sorry, go ahead.
our? Sorry, did Odelia give our names?
Um, she just said that you two were administrative assistants of hers and the battalion and the regiment.
Okay, because
And
I was considering if I did a funny accent that might be more familiar to him than my other funny accent, that maybe I could roll again to persuade him to like me.
Oh, I think
hold
Giuseppe
on,
can roll make anyone like him.
I
So what did
have
Sorry,
one more
continue.
card up my sleeve.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have one very charismatic guy standing with us, right?
All right. Kalev leans over. Listen, Bud, Frankie, listen, my guy. They're with me. Listen. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't know why he's talking this way. Just roll with it.
No, that's why he talks. You're good.
Mr. Frankie, who's apparently named Frankie, it's clear that he and Kalev they've shot the shit before. He doesn't mind Kalev just leaning on his shoulder. They do that all the time, even when they're on duty.
They're bros.
It's
They slap each
still
other's asses.
they don't do that.
Yeah.
Frankie is happily married,
Shit. He's
and
married.
he's married.
Wait, I can use that. Let me roll.
So yeah, all right, Giuseppe. Since my assistance has failed, what you got?
Okay, so okay.
Also, hey, Giuseppe, if it helps anything, for
Yeah.
some ungodly reason, when I was building Gerard, I
Mhm.
unintentionally gave him a +5 in intimidation.
Why is that the funniest thing
Hold
I've
on.
ever heard?
I
Hey,
don't know
if you
why.
want to use that,
Am I
You
allowed to
can.
try and here's the thing, intimidation is such a scary role because it's like really humiliating when you fuck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're already kind of fucked 6 ways to Sunday, so I mean, how
Yeah.
bad can it be?
I will let you try it.
Well, let me try. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anyway, that's a 16. So I think is it fair to say I think I'm okay?
You're doing pretty good. I think I need to make a wisdom saving throw for this little guy.
I will say I think intimidation is actually defined by charisma.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I
All
think
right.
I could be wrong. I'm actually not very good at the rules of this game, but I feel like it's actually a wisdom saving throw. Not wisdom,
Gotcha.
charisma. Sorry.
Charisma. All right. We'll still try a charisma saving throw.
I hope he does really fucking bad. Yeah.
He
Okay.
does.
That's what I
All right.
fucking thought.
So for our
That's a
audience
4.
who cannot see this, Gerard rolled a 16 total on intimidation, and the suspicious little guard who doesn't like Giuseppe's little mustache and dump truck ass uh,
Hater.
notices that Gerard does indeed look very soldierly in that uniform, and that's his superior officer.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
So
Gerard kind of is puffing up his chest a little bit. Like, he has taken some action here. He's like squared up his shoulders a little bit because I don't talk about it a lot. He is a fairly tall guy. Um, and like he's kind of lean. He doesn't have a lot of build, but like he kind of like steps up sort of more to attention behind Odelia. Like he doesn't say anything, but it's kind of like, are you fucking questioning her? Your little ass?
suddenly, the guard, Frankie, notices, in particular, the fact that, or rather, he remembers that, both Odelia and Gerard have lieutenant's bars on their shoulders and outrank him by a fucking lot. He blinks as resetting himself, essentially. He's like, what the fuck am I doing? And it's like, yes, Lieutenant von Epistria, you may enter, of course.
Right. Gerard gives him a curt little nod and follows the other two.
All right, with that, you are in the military HQ after whatever the fuck that almost was.
Listen, it's not the first time that I've accidentally given a character really broken intimidation for no reason.
No, it's
No,
exceedingly
it's
funny
not that. I
because of the
love
way
the
he is.
intimidation because I was trying to help you, and the
No,
game
you
still
were.
wanted us to fail.
The fact that like I got to watch you very gently play D&D with yourself was really funny, so please don't apologize. There's something really, you know how in like not to derail, but it'll be like very brief. You know how in my campaign that I run as co-DM, how every fucking NPC that I bring in to assist in combat is totally fucking useless no matter how much I boost their stats. Like it's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's
It's always
DM
when you
luck.
need them to be helpful that they fucking flop.
Yeah, they always fucking whiff it. Okay, continue,
Yeah.
good sir.
All right, so you walk into military HQ and you are treated to a superior, basically. It's a government building made by nobles for nobles, if that's anything. The
Is it like opulent or is it more utilitarian?
um by the standards of Napoleonic Russia, it is utilitarian.
Okay, that actually means something to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know
We
what
all
that means.
know the utilitarian standards of Napoleonic Russia.
Don't
Yeah.
we all?
So
Yeah.
by modern us standards, not very.
So like a Holiday Inn in comparison to like a
If you were
school
to walk
building
into the
built in the
Winter Palace,
1990s.
yeah, if you were to walk into the Winter Palace, this would obviously be like Spartan military shit.
Okay.
But but in perspective, this is a pretty fancy place. The
Ooh.
Fancy by our standards, but not by this time standards.
yeah,
Yes.
the
Okay.
Tsarist bat, the double-headed Tsarist bat, has been replaced by the emblem of Nordland, a little stylized eagle that vaguely looks like the eagle of the Sacred Germanian Reich.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hmm.
other than that, things seem to be what you would expect for a military HQ. You have entered. People briefly notice that you are here with one of the more notable officers of the Death's Head Regiment, but otherwise they pay you no mind. They've got their shit to do. You have your own shit to do.
Okay. We have our own
You,
shit to do.
Odelia and Kalev lead you to where they know their Colonel Heinrich von Kreutzwald's office is.
We know him.
The reason you were able to do this today is that he is off on a errand in another part of the city and will not be in his office today. So you have free reign.
And his fucking nephew is with us.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. That is his nephew, right? Okay.
So yes, Kalev is his nephew.
Okay, that's
Hey,
very
wait a-
important
You-
information to me.
Oh,
Who's-
right. Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Yeah. So you find his office. They know exactly where it is.
Okay.
Kalev picklocks the door. He tells you not to worry about it, and you all hastily make your way into the office while the hallway's empty. And now
Okay.
I need you to roll investigation.
Excellent. Okay.
Great.
I have a +2 in that. That's cool.
I have a +3. I feel like for a detective, he should have higher investigation. But you know what?
I have
wanted
a 5, so I hope he has
animal
a better
handling.
investigation than me.
Well, Giuseppe's investigation is +3, so maybe we'll figure that out.
Knock on wood.
Ha, 14.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. You're
All right. So,
good.
Giuseppe, you rolled just high enough.
Oh, hell yeah.
You are all rifling through the office. Giuseppe, you initially go through the colonel's desk, and you do find some interesting documents that look like they will help with the coming invasion, like troop dispositions, that sort of thing, supply routes. And stow that away.
Stow it away like I take it or
Yeah,
leave
you
it?
take it.
Okay.
If you want to take it, you don't have to.
I was about to say, now I will say if we take it, it will obviously be going missing. Would it be better
Yeah,
to
I
like
don't think that he
would it
wants to
be better
like.
to like transcribe a
Or-
copy?
Yes, you are
Okay.
absolutely right.
Yeah, which I'm sure
You
deep down Giuseppe is equipped to do, so.
Yeah, he's
you
gonna take some shorthand notes about it.
yeah. If anything, Odelia notices the documents and immediately starts copying the pertinent parts down on a piece
Okay.
of paper. You see her doing that. Suddenly, you get your old detective hunch.
Oh yeah.
The kind you would get back in the Bigger Apple.
The bigger
And
apple.
the Bigger Apple. And you look to the bookshelf. You start rifling
bookshelf.
around a little bit. And there's one book in particular that grabs your eye. You don't know why. Something about it seems off to you. You pull it out from the shelf.
Secret
It's not a
tunnel.
book.
Yeah.
It's a box.
Oh.
You open the box. You have found the location of the blood axe.
It's in the
Wait.
box.
It's not in the box.
Okay, I was
It's
about to say, oh,
little.
must be a really little axe.
Kala,
I think now is a good time to make a what's in the box
Oh, yeah,
joke.
what's in the box?
Okay.
So in this box, Heinrich has written down the location of the blood axe as in the regimental HQ of the Death's Head Regiment, which is sadly located outside the city. It is not in
Okay.
this building.
Definitely not for plot reasons.
Not only does he have he has not written down the specific room it is in. He has written down that it is there, and there is a 4-digit code.
Okay.
So you assume that is for some sort of safe box or padlock, something like that. It's magical. Don't worry about it.
Giuseppe
Oh, I'm
writes
gonna
down
worry
the
about
code.
it, but
The reason he wrote this down instead of just having it memorized like a smart person
Is because he's stupid.
you had found while you were rifling. Oh, no, sorry. You continue rifling around for a few other things, and you see a scribbled piece of paper hidden away in all the mess that says that is addressed to Ulrike, actually. If I am incapacitated, pull out the red book, which is the same book that you pulled out from the shelf.
can we do a funny
Essentially,
prank?
I think we should.
Okay, continue, Gunter. Then
what do you?
I'll suggest my funny prank.
Yeah. Basically, he was leaving that there for in case for some reason he was unable to be there to be able to get to the blood axe. Ulrika would be able to do this for him if she were to get this information. But
She for sure
what are
has
you
like
about
a
to do?
demon shard inside of her. This is just like Inuyasha.
God, okay. Just like Princess
Sorry for
Tutu,
dropping that one.
just like Princess Tutu, just like Inuyasha. Okay.
There's one more thing to tell you about, but I will let you have your prank first.
Okay. So my funny prank that I'm going to suggest, and you are welcome to refuse it, is that we forge a copy of that note that says the wrong thing and
Yeah.
leave it and then take the proper one.
Yeah.
If
Wait,
I
that's
am
really fucking good.
incapacitated, and then we leave like God, what's the address to somewhere really shitty in this town? It's like the equivalent of like leaving the address to a Piggly Wiggly. You know what I mean? Or like writing down a bad phone number.
Macarena.
You tell
Yeah.
her if I'm incapacitated, go to 17 Eat My Ass West Street.
Yeah, like 17 Eat My Asshole West Street. And like I literally like I will make a roll to forge this guy's handwriting. I'm legit like
All right, shit, do it.
okay, I don't know what roll would be good for forging handwriting.
Um,
Maybe sleight of
Like it's
hand?
I will here. Let me
You don't
find your
have to
character
let me
sheet
do this.
first.
I just think it would be funny and it
yeah, no,
might even be
it's so good.
it might
Of
be
course,
detrimental or it could be helpful later. I don't know.
your character sheet is the one I don't pull up because I am not smart.
No, it's
Where'd
because
you
he's a
go?
good little boy. He doesn't get in trouble.
Here we go, Gerard Path. Do 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 do. I'm going to say that will be sleight of hand. Yeah.
Okay, great. Listen, I'm going to roll this and then I will you guys are just gonna have to watch Gerard try to forge a shitty note. Um, oh wow, okay. I got
So
an 18.
Oh yeah. Beautiful.
you forge your note. Oh, Kalev happens to look over when you're doing it, blinks, and it's like, oh, hey, that's actually really fucking good.
It's like I like to think I'm funny sometimes. And then he's
You,
going to take the previous one and sort of dispose of it. Like he's not disposing it by throwing it away though. He is putting it on his person.
yeah, I got you. So you do that. You play your little
Do you
prank
take
on
the book
Ulrika.
though?
No, he doesn't take the book because he's essentially just giving her the incorrect instructions from her commander in her commander's handwriting.
So you do this, play your little prank on Ulrika, put the book back where it was, and you all come to the conclusion that you have found what you need, and you start rearranging things as they were done. as best you can.
Okay.
While you are doing that,
Oh no.
you notice Kalev staring at something for a second. He blinks and then rubs the bridge of his nose like he has a headache,
Oh no.
muttering to himself, "What the
No.
fuck?"
Okay.
Oh my
okay.
god.
So
No.
if you focus on where he was looking, on a section of the wall, there are several candle sconces,
Okay.
but they are arranged in a certain way. Roll Arcana.
Wonderful. I would love to. I have a +2 in that.
Oh, net
Oh!
20, baby!
Okay.
Yes!
Yeah, no, Giuseppe's
Nice.
fucking got it. Okay. God, this is
Giuseppe, you
going
see
weirdly well.
what Gerard is looking at. That is one of the symbols from the scroll you found in Ivan's room.
Giuseppe immediately puts himself in between, like, the boy and the sconces, and he's like, "Don't look at that. Hold on a sec."
With your understanding of Arcana, you analyze it a bit, being careful to not focus on it too directly. The vibe it is giving off is you sit back and think about it. The vibe it gives off, you want to be more agreeable.
Hmm.
If you were to be sitting here meeting with Heinrich von Kreutzwald, and this symbol was putting out its rancid vibes, you would be more inclined to agree with what he says.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Do
Don't like that.
you mention this?
I
Yeah,
would wait
no,
until
he's
you're out of that building.
well, I mean, I think he basically says, like, "Alright, nobody, look at the sconces on the wall, directly. I will explain it later, but we don't need to be paying them any more attention than is absolutely necessary."
Oh no, it's not a matter of you have to look at them.
Oh, it's just a passive
That is
effect.
just the influence they put on the room.
Okay. In
Focusing
that
on them
case,
too directly is what causes the headache.
The headache.
okay, gotcha. In that case, he says, "All right. Strictly speaking, we're probably not gonna want to spend too much more time in here, uh, and I can get into it once we're in a place where we are not experiencing the effect of a magical spell, if we want to put it that way. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I can do.
With your Arcana roll, you know that the only way to disrupt this is to break the symbol.
And he'd notice if we broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's not going to do that. But he does just sort of express to people, like, we need to not spend any more time in this room than absolutely necessary.
Odelia and Kalev look at each other, glance at the symbol.
Don't
Odelia
look at it.
shudders.
I just
She's
said don't
like,
look at it.
right.
What's wrong with you?
They're curious and they're vampires.
Don't fucking look
So,
at the thing.
yeah, you rearrange the office like it was when you came in. You exit, making sure no one's in the hallway to see you leaving the colonel's office. And you make your way back out.
Damn. Okay, we learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
We were so
Frankie,
good at that. We were so
the guard at
sneaky.
the door, he sees y'all walk back out. He briefly glances over, goes ramrod straight when he sees it's you guys. Not a peep.
Not a peep. All right. Good work, boys.
God.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I want left that I need to do.
Gunter, I was
think-
so worried you were gonna make them fight Kalev.
Oh no, not yet.
Oh no. There's a different implication for that that will come up very soon if they bring it up with Odelia and Kalev.
Very cool.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Bring
now that
what
you're
up,
out of
though?
now that you're out of the building and away, do you tell Odelia and Kalev what the deal was with that?
Yeah, he explains exactly what the deal is with it. He says, look, Kalev, what you felt in there, I saw it happen. He had some sort of a freaky setup with his sconces, all right? And anyone in that space is going to be feeling something, I don't know, in the business we call it a thrall, all right? So basically anything that your commander is saying to people in that room, it's going to be very, very persuasive if you understand my meaning. And unfortunately that can apply even when you're not consciously interacting with the guy, you know? So not the safest place for a bunch of people looking to dig up dirt to be. But keep that in mind if he ever
I will
asks
say,
you to meet him. Yeah.
you are slightly off. It's not that the spell would make you want to do stuff that would benefit Heinrich.
Hmm.
He would have to be in the room having a conversation with you.
Hmm.
So it's not like you being there would suddenly make you be like, "Oh, Heinrich's so great." It's more like you would, if he was there talking to you, you would be more inclined to agree with what he says, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like he's just gonna roll advantage on like all his persuasion rolls, like double.
Yeah, basically
shit.
that.
Mhm. But yeah, he
You tell Odelia this. She, you see her eyes widen as she processes the implications. That's the office where the Colonel holds meetings with a lot of the Landtag members.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know how one of the first things you saw the Landtag do was pass a bill reinforcing the institution of serfdom?
Yeah, that
Wonder
crazy
why that's
shit.
going on.
I wonder why that's going on. Oh God.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kalev and Odelia are both deeply disturbed.
This is fucked up. I expected it to be fucked up, but it's fucked up. At least we figured it out, kind of. Okay, so we have informed them of this. Uh, just as like, and you can feel free to say like you don't know this. I wonder what level of like effectiveness this kind of arcane bullshit has when you're like aware of it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like if you are told, yeah, this is a thing that is occurring, does it like affect the magic at all? Cuz like I don't know, like or would the magic just make you not care, you know?
You have no way of knowing unless you were to actually go into that office with Heinrich von Kreutzwald and have a talk with him.
Okay. And that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just like sounding it out as a thought. So thank you for letting me do that. I'm
No problem.
curious as to how that works.
Um,
Um,
Kalev in particular seems deeply disturbed because he's finding out a few things about his uncle. Just from the sconces alone, that has him going, what the fuck?
like I have a feeling he already kind of knew his uncle was fucked up, but like it was kind of in the passive, oh yeah, that's my uncle, he's conservative, he kind of sucks. You know, kind of thing. And now he's like, oh wait, no, he's like
he's
actually
using
evil.
mind control.
He's using mind control, funny vampire magic. Hey, question, and you can tell me if I have to roll for this.
Mm-hmm.
This particular type of magic, and this may just be because I was missing something, is this like of an identifiable school? I'm assuming I have to roll for this. Like, is this of an identifiable school, or is
Uh,
this just like completely out of the fucking water? You know what I
I
mean?
will let you piggyback off Giuseppe's role since he would have known this from his insanely good role.
Yeah.
The only thing you have seen similar to it is the scroll from Ivan's room.
Okay,
Other
great.
than that, you've
What the
seen
fuck?
nothing like it.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, great. Where are we kind of like where have we kind of like met up with them?
You made sure to put some distance between you and military HQ. You kind of ended up in some random coffee shop
Damn, we
just to
always
like
in a
sit
coffee
down and
shop.
catch your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the vibe I like.
It's kind of what I expected.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in
Good
little
place
coffee
to catch
houses,
your
little
breath,
penny universities.
process really fucked up things.
Yeah.
Yeah, have really fucked up little conversations.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. We are catching our breath. We have shared our information. We have the location of the fucking axe, so I guess we can go on calculating our next fucking move. Relative to that, we have planted some false information. Mostly, I did it as a bit, but it is false information.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is so funny.
I mean, Ulrika's not gonna fucking be able to find the note and find out anymore, so I
Exactly.
don't know what she's gonna
It's
do about
beautiful.
that. Um, but it probably won't come up. I mean, I think Gerard's like feels accomplished for the day, but
You guys did pretty
God,
good.
we did pretty good. Giuseppe, is there are there any leads you still want to chase? Are there any one more things you want to follow through on?
I think the one more thing was the sconces.
Yeah, and one more thing was the sconces.
Um, well, I to be honest, we have reached the end of the outline I had. I was not expecting this to go so quickly.
We did so good.
Gunter wasn't expecting us to be competent,
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, yeah.
which is
I mean,
no, that's
you
completely fair.
baby steps, baby
Baby,
puzzles,
no, you made a
puzzles for
puzzle for babies
babies.
and you did a really good job.
Yeah, you
That
did
was
so
very
good.
smooth. That was actually very smooth, pleasant gameplay, and it's always
Yay!
pleasant. It's always pleasant, but I was like, oh, that was really fun. I felt like I
So,
was in an escape room.
if you would like, you can try
Sarah,
to
when you went into an
research.
escape room,
Oh
I'm not good
no,
at those. I'm not
we
good
can
at
talk
those.
about that when we get on break.
We can talk about
yeah,
that
We'll have a
later.
few
fair
We
enough.
can
minutes.
roast me later.
So, you could definitely try to see if there's anything to find out about these weird magic symbols that you keep finding.
Yeah, actually, I
Yeah, that
think
might
that
be
would
a
be
good
a
little
great thing
adventure.
to do. Um, are we in the little coffee shop that's like a conjoined bookstore?
No, you are not there.
Damn.
Um,
I don't think a little coffee shop bookstore would have books on that kind of shit anyway.
no.
No.
You ask Odelia if there's anywhere in the city that might be a good place for magical research. Um, there is the Ducal Library.
Okay.
It might hold something of use to you. It is called the Ducal Library, but it is open to anyone of the proper social standing.
Gotcha.
Well, we
And
got uniforms on.
Uh,
Let's use
you
I
them.
was gonna
got
say, is that something
uniforms.
that like we'll have to go in our little uniforms for?
or maybe you
Uh,
go in
Or
there.
maybe
or
bring Yume?
yeah, your uniforms would work. You being accompanied by Yume would also work.
I think it would be a good idea to like go, and you can forgive me or interrupt me back if I interrupted you, but I think it would be a good idea to go back to the Squazzini residence, um, reconnect, share the information we found out quietly, um, thank Miss Odelia and the guy that you have said his name 500 times, and I've noted that I think it's a cool name, and then I can never remember it. What's his name
Which
again?
one? The guy that's
The
with Odelia?
yeah, the Adelia's boyfriend.
Kalev?
Kalev.
Kalev
von
uh,
Kreutzwald.
Kalev von Kreutzwald. Yeah, and then like reconnect with them, and then like go to do the research because more grubby little hands to rub inside this library, the better.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. Well,
Okay.
Odelia and Kalev take their leave. They say they will be in touch, but for now it's best they keep their distance so that you don't attract unwanted attention. And you part ways. You safely. Now, do you make your way back to the House of Fine Meats in your uniforms, or do you change out of them?
Oh fuck. Because we'll like, well, if we have Yume with us, we won't have to keep them on, you know? And I feel like the less time we spend in a disguise, the better.
Yeah.
Can we change out of them? But like, I want to keep mine.
Yeah, I want to keep
You
it, but which can
you
change.
change into your normal clothes and stuff your uniforms safely in your rucksacks. You are now just two guys on the town.
We're just two guys. Yeah, because here's the thing: the uniform was really fucking useful, but it is a very conspicuous uniform, and if we don't have
bros.
Odelia with us, I feel like we can't get as far in those. So
Probably
they'll
not.
be useful later. You know,
Lady.
we'll need
That's
to
a secret
find
tool
the
we can
blood
use for
axe.
later.
That's a secret mouse tool we can use later when we have to get inside the fuck house.
You
Okay,
know
so
what?
cool.
I just thought of something to make this little excursion plot relevant. Excellent. Okay, this works.
Excellent.
All right.
What are Yume and Lady up to when we get back?
We're actually going to be taking a potty break
Oh,
since it
yes.
is almost 9 o'clock.
It's pee time.
So it's
I should
I
be at
need,
dinner.
and I'm out of
basically
water. I
8:50.
want water.
Yeah, so let's reconvene around 9:10.
Sounds good, Chi.
Okay.
Sounds
All
good.
About
right,
20 minutes?
and yeah, about 20 minutes. And we will have more Journey to Midnight for you soon.
Nice.
We will. Thank you.
Bye.
Welcome back
Hello.
to JTM.
Whoop, whoop.
We returneth.
Last time we saw Goku eat a burger.
Goku eats a burger.
Burger?
Goku eats a burger?
Goku taps in shit. Oh no.
You saw us nearly eat shit when I was losing rolls against myself. Thankfully, we managed to avoid a little predicament, and our heroes have, well, basically, they have finished the outline I had for the session. So, what we are going to do now is have some Lady and Yume time before we get to the next little part of the session that we've devised. So, while Gerard and Giuseppe are making their way downtown.
Walking fast, hauling ass because it's cold out.
Yeah.
Yep. Even Giuseppe's dump truck ass. He hauling it. You ain't never seen a dump truck go so fast.
Hot damn.
Incredible.
And Lady and Yume are by themselves. Lady's
What
hungover as
mischief
shit.
will we get up to?
Yume, you basically have to take care of the big titty elf lady.
Bless.
She is bedridden. Muffin is not here to help her. The task falls to you.
She's bedridden.
She's having a
she's
bad
bedridden
day,
with a
okay?
hangover.
She is bedridden with a disease that has killed many called hangoveritis.
Oh my god. Now she gets to be the pathetic little meow meow. Oh, how the turntables.
Oh, how the turntable.
Eh, eh,
Ho, 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 ho,
eh.
ho.
All right, so Lady
What's
Yume,
that?
how do you go about this patient caretaker relationship?
Um,
I want to know what the scene actually looks like because I know she's like crashed out somewhere.
Fair. Setup. So, lady, from what I understood, you were basically in the bed while everyone else was making plans.
Hmm.
You are just bundled up under your covers, your normally coiffed hair, frazzled, and you still look sexy, but you clearly are having a shitty day.
She's having a bad day.
taking one down, sing a
You're,
sad song just to turn it around.
yep,
Yeah.
you are, as the lads say, a hot mess.
Hot mess.
Yeah, she is
You
kind of
may,
the epitome of a hot mess, ain't she?
yeah,
Good for her.
it's a whole vibe. Good for her.
Yeah.
You two were initially just vibing until Leonardo Scorzini walked into the room, took one look at Lady and said, I will not have a mademoiselle under my roof suffering so. And he proceeded to make you some hot soup.
I
She
fucking
would
love
die for
him.
this man. I just want you to know.
I
Yeah,
think we would
I
all
love
die
him.
for Leonardo Scorsese.
he pointedly did not give you any wine. Miss Lexi!
Winner!
You are just in
Lexi!
time to see the You Made Lady roleplay.
Oh no, I really gotta step it up.
Hello!
Hello.
Oh no. What? As Sarah once said to me, how gay do we have to act?
How gay do we have
Um,
to act?
I mean, act
Very.
like you always do.
You know
it's
what?
not
It's
hard.
pretty
Valid.
fucking gay.
There
One
you
day I'll
go.
tell
You
you
have your
that story,
answer.
Gunter.
Don't worry about it. Tell me about it later. For
Oh
now,
yeah. Oh, I will. Don't worry.
be gay. Don't do crime. Do healing. Don't do crime.
But I want to do crime.
No, you have to nurse
Um,
your big titty elf
I'm gonna
GF
be
back to
real.
health.
The range of crimes you can commit while caring for someone who's bedridden are rather unpleasant, so don't.
But I want to do crime.
Yeah.
I want to steal. I want to steal.
Who are you
You're
gonna steal
going
from?
to steal from someone who's bedridden. Okay.
Listen, she's rich. We always can.
The lady would literally just
Damn.
give it to her. So like
Yeah,
But I
lady's
wanna
okay
steal.
with stealing.
You want to steal it.
But I wanna steal.
Lady hands it
Just
to you,
like the
man.
horse in Over the Garden Wall.
Lady does the thing where she hands it to Yume, but she's saying, "Oh no, you're stealing it from me."
oh,
Oh
my little
no.
thief, you are doing such a good job being a little thief, my little thief.
Please don't call me that.
Little thief, you are doing such a good job stealing.
Shh.
Are you shushing me, my little thief?
Yes. Shh.
It is not working. You need to try harder.
Clearly, it's not working. God help me.
You signed up for this.
You did sign up for this.
I did more than sign up for it. I'm the one that talked you into running this campaign.
Exactly.
Yeah, you are.
You
Exactly.
you put together these things.
You wrote out the fucking contract.
I did. All right. Hit me with your best shot.
So, well, this is y'all's roleplay. You are caring for Lady, helping her get over her hangover.
I'm making sure she eats that soup Leo gave her.
Very good. Be real, Alyssa. Right now, this is roleplay between you guys. The most I have to give to you is the timeless phrase of dance clown.
Dance, clown, dance.
Dance, monkey dance.
Clap
Okay.
for us.
Lady is going to look very seriously at Yume while she's trying to distract her from the fact that she is not currently eating the soup. She's just holding it. And she says, Yume, I have a question for you, and I hear about it from a little friend that I have across the sea, and I have a very serious question for you.
Oh no.
Do you believe in Mothman, Yume?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mothman.
Mothman. He picks his friends up off the
Um,
ground, Yume.
Leaves all around.
Oh my god.
Yes, lady, I believe in Mothman.
Oh, I am so glad. How did you hear about Mothman?
You think we don't know about Mothman?
Oh my god.
I mean, we are in Europe.
What is DV?
The Green Hand.
Oh, yes. The thieves must know everything. Tell me. They know many secrets, yes.
Supposed to know
Oh, yes.
They know, like, a many secret.
Yes.
Cool, excellent. So tell me, the Yeti and the, oh, what the else is it called? But are they, like, one and the same? Or
The Yeti and what now?
the Yeti and the other thing that it is called? The name escapes me right now. My head hurts.
Bigfoot?
Yes, thank you.
Big
Voice
Are
of
you-
God.
You forgot
Are you talking
Bigfoot?
about? Are you talking about Sasquatch?
Oh my god. I have a migraine.
Hey, actually, you may roll to know what the fuck she is talking about.
Roll to know about Sasquatch. To have innate knowledge of Sasquatch.
Oh no. Okay, what am I rolling?
I will say history or nature. Actually, you know what? No, roll nature.
Let's see. Okay, those are both the same roll for me, so it doesn't matter. That's a 13.
You sort of know what she's talking about. Like, isn't that some sort of gorilla?
I mean,
oh my god.
It is.
That
Oh,
is
isn't that some type
what
of
you know,
gorilla?
like, it's some sort of
Ain't
gorilla.
that some kind of gorilla?
We didn't lose the stream again, did we?
No, we're good. I
Okay.
think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, my mind just blanked out for a second.
It's not Bigfoot. It's
Aren't
small
those
hands.
some
Small
sort of
Bigfoot,
hand.
small
Under
hand.
Shepherd. That's really fucking funny.
Girl, that's me.
Can they hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
we can hear
Sorry.
you.
Yeah. Yes,
Sorry, we
girl.
were just obsessing.
I'm not hearing anyone.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh,
oh
no.
no. What happened to our baby girl? She
Where did she
died
go?
again.
Where? Oh, that's okay. We can all just sing the Mothman song until she comes back.
Well,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
I
we.
do.
Oh boy, we sliding.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh
There are
no.
leaves all around.
Okay.
Mothman.
Aren't those some sort of ape?
Yeah, some sort of ape.
Yes. Yes, they are like an ape, but they are more than an ape. I know what an ape is, but have you heard of the oh fuck. You know, they live in these snowy lands.
Yeti?
Yetis?
Yeah. Yeah. Them's the
Otherwise
bitches.
known as the abominable snowman?
Them's the bitches.
Oh my god.
The bitches.
Them's the bitches.
What do you know
Yeah.
of them with your secret organization?
I mean, not a whole lot. We don't spend a lot of time in the snow.
Tis a shame.
He's more based in the north, I believe.
Yume, we have to go. We have to go to the mountains right now.
We're not
What?
going there right now, lady.
Lady kind of freezes and she's looking at Yume very seriously. And she goes, I am not an infant. Are you okay?
Are you?
No, I would really like another glass of wine, to be honest with you.
No, you're not having another glass of wine.
Well, why not?
Because you're hungover, for one thing.
Have you
Hair of
not
the
heard
dog,
of Hair of the
baby.
Dog?
Hey, I am fucking living for this ship right now.
Good for them.
Oh no, I lost them again.
No, we can hear you.
Have you not
I
heard?
hear you.
I did hear that.
Oh, did she lose us again?
Oh no.
Hello?
I
Oh,
hate to be
God.
tech chat for a second, but is she hooking up to the extended version or is she hooking up to the base version? Because there's HAL 9000 and then there's HAL 9000 EXT, and you should be on HAL 9000 EXT.
Hey.
On. Hello?
So, hello. All right.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my Discord.
So
Oh, okay.
I
Discord.
I have transitioned from the extension to the regular Wi-Fi to see if that helps.
Okay.
Because it
I am
seems
also on the regular Wi-Fi, so I shouldn't be bothering you.
okay. So it seems like the three of us all being on the extension at the same time was a bit too much for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe?
And
I don't know.
I mean, most likely there are 5 people up here doing the internet. 4 of us are on a Discord call together. That's a lot of bandwidth for
Yep.
one Wi-Fi extender.
We're honestly all doing
So
pretty good. So
yeah, we're not doing
Alright.
too bad at all. All right.
yeah.
So sorry to interrupt everyone. We had some technical difficulties.
Where were we?
Lady was asking if she knew what Hair of the Dog was.
Yes, I know what Hair of the Dog is.
I am just saying, I think a glass of wine or ale or something would
Wine is
fix
not
me.
Hair of the Dog.
Hmm. It could be though.
No.
Oh, my precious little thief. It's trying so very hard to take care of me. Let me have a drink.
No.
Why not?
I just told you, you've been drunk for 2 days. And you're
I would
hungover.
like to go back to that, actually. I think
No!
it was a very good time.
I think your liver needs a rest.
Hmm. The liver is a
Don't tell me
concept
what
only
your liver
known
is.
to those who do not drink.
That's not how it works, lady.
Are you going to try to explain science to me? Because that would be very cute.
Hey, quick survey of this player group. Which one do you think knows more about science, Yume or Lady?
Here,
Like, I'm
actually, you know
so
what?
dead ass.
We will-
Like, who
I'm
the
going to
fuck do you think it
quantify
is?
this.
No, vote now
Um,
on your phones.
Now, yeah, no,
Oh,
both
now
of
on your
you roll.
phones.
Just like
Roll to know science.
Yeah,
yeah,
roll to know
roll.
science.
I'm gonna
Actually,
say
which one
roll
of you knows more about
intelligence.
science?
Both of you roll intelligence. I want to see what
Oh
fucking
my god, we're
happens.
actually rolling for this?
Yeah, no, this
Yes,
is
you
roleplay.
are.
This is intense roleplay. I want to know how much you actually know about science.
I
Oh my
want
god.
to know.
You said intelligence, right?
Yes.
I rolled a 5. That's
Okay,
awful.
Yume knows not much.
Yume didn't benefit.
Why does Lady know that much?
Lady knows so much about science. Holy
Also,
fucking shit.
So with these
bitch who can't read, she knows
hard
science.
hardcore scientific numbers gained from scientific study in the most scientific of ways, Yume, unfortunately, in her time of struggle and she just left. Oh, Lexi just left.
She might be having
So
computer troubles.
There she
well,
is.
there she is. So Yume, you just didn't have time because you were focused on surviving. Who
True.
the fuck cares about science when you're in the sewer?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did, but
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did not know science.
they knew science.
Tell
No,
us,
they-
did.
Yeah,
Which-
no, Donnie did. Donnie knows so much about fucking science.
Okay, Donnie might have, but
I think Leonardo also knew a little bit of science. Mikey does
I'm
not, and
losing
Raphael
this fight, and
definitely
that means
doesn't
we
know
have
any
to move
science.
on.
Okay, fine.
No, I think we should stay here just a little bit
What,
longer.
you don't want to
You know
engage
what?
in my
You know what,
intense
Alyssa?
Teenage
That's
Mutant
not
Ninja Turtles
surprising,
roleplay?
considering you don't know about science, that you would avoid the scientific confrontation.
Yeah, Donnie knows a lot of science.
All right, so
Okay, Gunter, continue, please.
we've established that Yume doesn't know what the fuck science is, even with Philippe's best efforts. Lady, you remember getting straight A's in your science classes.
Which is hilarious because she can't fucking read.
The labels just made sense to you.
She can read charts really fucking good.
Like,
She's excellent at math and science.
you had no idea what the charts would be talking about, but you could tell what the charts were telling you. If that
They
makes
spoke
sense.
to me in word.
They spoke to you.
They said,
And
know this, and Lady said, I know this now, and that's how it went.
Lady would just random beakers full of random shit, mix them together, and it would always be the chemical reaction she was looking for.
Exactly.
God.
She spoke to her.
She fucking. For context for everyone, if we did not tell you, Yume, with a +3 modifier to intelligence, got
Rolled
a
a
5.
5.
Lady
rolled
with
a
a negative
17.
2 modifier to intelligence got 17. So, yeah. Lady canonically cannot read. I want to point that out.
How do we always
But
end up
she-
with one character who can't fucking read?
I
We
feel
just.
like given that information, Lady should have had disadvantage.
I mean,
science
He had
isn't the
to leave
same
reader
as
shit.
reading.
so listen, this is a bit. I'm not going to go that deep. It's funny.
No, I also was being funny.
We're doing a bit,
Fair.
boys.
We're doing a bit. We're
I
trying
hope
so hard.
Michelangelo's here.
Michelangelo.
All right.
Hey, Donnie,
Wait,
you
so
wanna
so
teach him about science?
what does this mean for this conversation?
Lady knows how alcohol poisoning works, but she's an alcoholic, so she doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You may, you know the drink make her feel bad.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna say that you would think giving her more booze would fix her problems. You know enough to know that it's a bad idea, but you don't know how that works.
Yeah, no.
It's that doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about alcohol to say that you're wrong.
I know what booze is,
But
I
won't
won't
tell
tell you.
tell you.
Oh no.
All right.
I know the trees don't like wine.
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and the trees say, "Get rid of your wine."
You trees are very disappointed in you.
The trees can stay disappointed in me. It's fine.
Anyway.
I want everybody
Anyway.
to know that before we started this actual stream today, that I did put in the chat that I have a goal for Lady today. And it's one goal. One, that she not get drunk. This is not her goal. This is mine.
Oh my
How
god.
are you doing on that today, Nikki?
Well, so far so good. She hasn't had a drop
She's
yet.
failing.
She's doing it. She's trying. She's hungover, not drunk.
She's hungover. She's not drunk.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Yume is keeping her from alcohol.
All right. In the midst of your little back and forth, Gerard and Giuseppe come back into the room as Lady starts saying scientific concepts to Yume, and Yume's just like, "What?"
God.
Lady is explaining like the fucking scientific method and slurring half her words.
Oh no.
You have to have a question and a good hypothesis or a good theory. At least that is what Philippe says, and I think he is correct. So
Mm-hmm.
You ladies having a good time?
I am having a very bad time. How are you?
Oh dear.
And how are you?
Sarah? Elena?
Oh fuck, I forgot.
Hello. Oh, I thought you were asking. I thought you were.
I thought you were talking
you were
to
asking
Giuseppe
Yume.
still, and I was just fucking gone. I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
god.
Yeah.
We're doing great tonight, fellas.
We're
We're
doing
doing
great.
so
Sorry, I was
good.
so caught up in the grips of
Yeah, I was so
definitely
enthralled with
being
lesbians falling in
yeah.
love that I had no idea where I was.
Yeah, I felt like so not right coming into this situation and interrupting your beautiful
Yeah.
courtly love.
I just feel like it's not like a male space here. Like I feel like
it's not
Giuseppe
like a
shouldn't
male space. We say as like two women who are playing men.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think that okay, anyway, Gerard kind of clears it. Did she just asked him like if he was good though, right?
Yeah, she asked him how they were.
Yeah, he's good. He kind of coughs and like nods and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, fine. Quite good actually. We were quite successful. Though I am terrified to brag at it as I am terrified of bragging about most well know."
Now, Muffin, I think you should let yourself brag just a little bit. You do such a good job.
I refuse completely, but the sentiment is very sweet.
One day I will make you brag about yourself. One day. It
Not
is
any-
good for the soul. I would know. I am very scientifically knowledgeable.
And how is your hangover?
Oh my god, you did not have to remind me.
No, I think we should, since you're so knowledgeable about science and you understand how hangovers work. Yes.
I am
I
not so
think
knowledgeable. Help.
yeah, you're so very smart and knowledgeable and very good at science, and I certainly hope you've been hydrating.
I forgot that water existed.
How do you forget water exists if you're so good at science, which I know you are?
I am not that good. Help.
I understand. And uh he goes and makes her a little glass of water.
Oh, little butler man.
He's a little butler man. He's got to help her out. He does love his little lady.
His little lady.
Lady.
I am
Bless
so
you.
sorry.
His
Ow,
It's
ow,
okay.
ow.
tight.
All right, so
Salud.
Mamma mia, cunt.
all right,
Yeah.
so
All right,
my
Alina.
God.
Mamma mia,
I
cunt.
am going to reinsert myself.
Please do.
You guys are all gathered back in your room. Ray, you are also there. You were like, you saw Lady and Yume having their romantic moments, flirting over science, and you were like, I'm gonna excuse myself. When you heard Gerard and Giuseppe enter, you came back into the room knowing that the romantic time was over. Um, I'm assuming that you two, that Gerard and Giuseppe, you fill everyone else in on what you've accomplished and learned today.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe
Okay.
we pass along all that information quite happily.
Excellent. So everyone is caught up in game. Your current interest now is going to the Ducal Library and seeing if you can find anything in its vast halls that might explain what the fuck this freaky magic stuff is you're dealing with.
Yeah, because what the fuck is up with this stuff? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
There's some sort of a dark force getting into already shitty people, corrupting them further, and using them as mouthpieces to control its own narrative. And
That's
also, there's
so crazy.
Fariki symbols that help them do it.
Hey,
Hmm.
that sounds like a plot of a Fairly Odd Parents episode where there was an evil bug in Vicky. I'm just gonna point
Oh
that
my
out.
god!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is the evil
Oh my
bug
god, it's
Vicky
the
episode.
evil bug in Vicky!
Fuck.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Damn.
This is crazy. Alright, let's go
That's
find out about
crazy.
the evil Vicky bug in the library.
I wish that like my
So
phrase for the night wasn't "damn, that's fucking crazy," but
that's where we're at.
that's where we're
So,
at.
do you guys go as a group? Does Lady feel like she can handle being in a library while hungover?
I feel
Lady
like she can.
is going to come regardless. She has
Fuck yeah.
set herself up. She has run her fingers through her hair, and she is about as roaring to go as roaring to go can get, considering she's probably about 2 seconds away from just herking it up.
Oh my
I'm
god.
her.
She is going. All
She
right,
would like to
so
go to the library. She thinks the books will soothe her. Can she
books
read
will
them?
soothe her.
No, she cannot. But they're there for moral support, and what else matters?
There you go. That's the spirit. So, Lady is for sure going. I know Gerard and Giuseppe wanted to go.
Yeah.
Ray, Yume, how you feeling?
Oh yeah, Yume will go.
Ray's gonna go.
Nice. The
Ray's
whole
confused
gang's
about the
back
whole situation,
together.
but he's going.
All right, so to explain for everyone who be unclear, basically, Gerard and Giuseppe, while they were investigating the military HQ, they found the location of the Blood Axe. They have not found the Blood Axe itself, just they now know where it is. And that is something on the agenda to look for later. Right now, they want to investigate a symbol they found in the colonel's office. And they explained to you, Ray, that this symbol was very similar to the ones that were in the scroll in Ivan's possession. The one that it hurt to look at and that was
The
enabling
one
him
that
to use
burned.
Gios. Yeah. This symbol was arranged on the colonel's office wall using candle sconces, and it hurt to look at. And it had a passive aura where if you were having a conversation with the colonel in his office, it made you more agreeable to what he said. To what exact extent, they don't know because they were not there while Colonel von Kreutzwald was in his office, but they weren't going to try and find out either. So it has been decided
Smart.
that you will
Smart.
go to the big library in the city to see if you can find out anything about this magical bullshit.
Gotta go find out
Yeah.
some magical bullshit.
Yeah. Also, you were not here when this happened. You would have been in the room when Yume informed everyone of the dream walk she had the night before, where essentially she stumbled upon Heinrich von Kreutzwald's little mindscape and during her explorations, she basically encountered a black shard, like the one that was found in Ivan. And it spoke to her,
Oh.
basically telling her that it was basically, in less words, it was going to beat her ass.
Yeah. So we were out of time.
No time,
Alright,
no
alright,
escape,
alright.
and
Said
most curiously of all, beyond life and death, whatever the fuck that
it's
means.
beyond life and death, and that I will fail.
Yep. So, you ready to get... Maybe the trees know something about it.
Sounds like fun, folks.
All right.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Who's the closest to 5 foot? Other than Lady, who is like a perfect 5 foot.
That's a good question, actually.
Yume's 4.
Okay. We got a 4'10". How tall's Giuseppe?
How tall is Giuseppe?
Gerard is fairly tall, so he's definitely not in this
Yeah.
running.
Giuseppe's definitely not as close to 5 foot as Yume, probably.
Alright, cool. Lady is definitely leaning on Yume the entire time.
That tracks.
Beautiful. All right. With Yume encumbered as she is, you guys make your way to the library. Have a nice little stroll down the city. That definitely nothing wrong in it at all.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
great. Nothing's wrong.
It's an uneventful trek. You find the library after asking a couple times for directions. Yeah, it's a library. It's pretty fucking fancy. For anyone who is interested, it was built a few decades ago by a local duke as like a public works project, and basically to leave the legacy of being learned and caring about knowledge.
Ah.
Learned and caring about knowledge.
Yeah,
Lady can't
that's how
relate.
that works, right? Lady can't relate. Damn. She said, fuck that dude's shit.
But
Where's
she
the drink
knows so
set?
much about
He's like,
science.
nerds.
That's so
Nerds.
crazy.
Sarah, thank you so much for being on my side on this.
I mean, yeah, anytime, buddy. I love just being I love being a good friend. That's what I meant to say. That's definitely what I was gonna say. Anyway,
Definitely.
Hey, Nikki. As the DM, I do want to say that you're absolutely right. These guys are just fucking nerds.
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 Nerd.
Now,
Nerd. All right.
correct me if I'm incorrect, but they did make it to the library, correct?
You did make it to the library. You are currently there. You got to the door. There's not like a posted guard or anything because it's just a library, but this is a place where only those of higher social standing can enter, so the staff does like make sure you're actually okay to go in. They see Yume's red eyes and things, and they're like, "Oh yes, right this way, of course."
Oh, good.
So you are in the library.
Great.
Awesome. He's kind of staring at like her magic user friends.
Nikki, you had something you wanted to...
No, I was just gonna paint a word picture for what Lady is up to. It's not important. But
No, please tell me. I want to know exactly what Lady is doing.
she found a bookshelf,
Always.
put her little hand on some books, and just kind of like slid to the floor. And she's just kind of petting the books.
God bless
God, I
her.
love her so much.
I want you to act this out.
You want me to act this out?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not
Like,
turning
give
on.
us. No, you don't need to turn on your camera or anything. Just like give us dialogue. What is like
Yeah,
happening?
what is she...
After they like got inside, right? And the whole formality thing happened, and she was being very good.
Oh no.
She did just kind of like walk not to the first set of bookshelves. No, she was a little more classy than that. She went around to the next set. Did entirely put her hand on like some spines of the books, and she goes, "Soothing," and then just kind of sinks to the floor.
I'm literally obsessed with her.
And she's just kind of
Is
there now.
is this the vibe that Lady's gonna have for the entire time you're here?
Probably. She might be
I
useful later.
I support this 100%. Yeah, so you guys enter the library. Like that art sea of library where all the shelves are like a very nice dark wood, high vaulted ceilings. All the books are leather bound, hardback.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's the Beauty and the
Place.
Beast Castle Library.
Yeah, there you go. It's the Beauty and the Beast library. So, for all of those who are interested, roll investigation.
I would love to. Okay.
You know what? I'm
Oh.
going to just for the sake of
Okay.
doing it because she does fully have her hand on some books.
Gerard has
it.
a +2, but he only got a 6.
I got a
Mhm.
13.
Lady also got a 6.
I gotta pull,
I see
Giuseppe
this.
got a
18
hey,
for
give me a second. I gotta pull
Giuseppe.
up Ray's. I gotta pull Ray up because I didn't have him
Lady,
ready.
Ray,
Lady, you're
Mr.
trying your best.
Ray.
You're just it's all you can do to keep it in your stomach.
Yeah, she's
Best.
trying so hard. She's here, and that's we should give her some credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's taking my internet just a second to pull up Ray's.
You're
You
totally
are all
fine,
good.
madam.
If you like, I have Ray's character sheet here. I do the roll for you, if that is okay.
She's in the roll 20.
Well, I've
Oh,
got roll 20 pulled up. Just tell me what his investigation modifier is.
yeah. Yeah, sure. His investigation modifier is a solid +4.
All right.
Wait a minute. Did you say
Well.
his investigation was +4?
Yeah, his investigation is +4.
Damn. He's spicy.
So his investigation is better than Giuseppe's an actual detective?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, it is.
Listen.
My God.
Being from the Bayou does
Oh,
that
yeah.
to you.
Yeah, being from the Bayou does that to someone, and Giuseppe is he's real strong in like insight. He's just maybe not as good at like finding the things to insight about. But once he finds them, he's got it. Also, he's really good at animal
Giuseppe-
handling.
that's fair.
There's a reason Giuseppe, when he was with the Force, they had him work the suspects. He'd do interrogation and question.
Yeah.
He let other fellas handle evidence gathering. That wasn't
Yeah.
his thing. Ray, on the other hand, you take a few wrong turns in the bayou, you need to know how to retrace your steps.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
All right,
I did
so
just think that was
wrong
amusing.
turns in the bayou. The bayou takes you to where it wants you to go.
there you go.
The Bayou
Okay,
makes a wrong
Gandalf.
turn
Anyway.
inside you.
Can't believe you just said that. All right, so
Can't believe I just said what.
Okay, Gandalf. Anyway, with
Am I wrong?
Keep your
no,
secrets.
it's just very funny. Anyway.
Are you gonna look at me
So-
and tell me that I'm wrong?
That's
Ray-
Why are you
wrong.
booing?
Bubble
Why
dog.
are you
She
booing
gave
me?
Ray-
I'm
in a
right.
bubble, dog.
Hey, Ray and Giuseppe, with your 21 and 18 respectively, I'm gonna paint a picture.
yeah.
You both initially think maybe there's something in like the magical section. But then you both look at each other and you're like, nah, too obvious. So you brainstorm for a bit. And you're like, this says some religion. There's some religion to this. And
Religion.
you
Religion?
religion.
Religion?
Religion.
Yeah.
Has some religion to it.
You go to the religion section. Like folklore, myths, that sort of thing. Like the sort of thing where it is still considered like religion and very real. But also there are things there that are considered like old wives' tales, that sort of thing. Ray, you specifically, you are thumbing through some of the books. Eventually you come across it basically what looks like an Edda is a good way to describe it.
Oh, so
An
like
old
a greater poetic epic outlining a
Yeah,
greater
it's like
poetic epic outlining the laws and shape of a mythology?
yeah, something like
Wow.
that.
Wow, that's
Thanks,
so
Sarah.
crazy. Me
And
coming in, hey!
But is it a Galumphensprung?
Sarah, thank you for
oh my
explaining that to me because
god.
I did not know what that was.
Yeah, what is it? What do you
Alyssa, are you trying to say a Gesamtkunstwerk?
How?
Gesamtschule?
Yes. I don't speak, and I speak
Me neither.
Spanish.
Yeah, no, essentially what that would be is like the poetic Edda is what he was using as an example. The poetic Edda is essentially outlines what we in the modern age know about Nordic mythology, for example. But you could probably also take examples of poetic epics that describe an outline of mythology from things like the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, things such as that. So this is something we do.
And how do you
History
spell Edda?
nerds.
Edda, oh, like EDDA, Edda. But
Okay.
Yeah.
what I think, Gunter, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think what he was describing is this isn't called the Edda or anything. It's just like this is an outline of a religion through like poetry
Yeah.
or like
If
prose.
if you were to read the title, it would have the ominous phrase of the War of the Night.
Ooh.
Ray, you flip this open and start reading. You it be it basically goes through this whole little epic journey of this war fought by the Rus gods, actually, funnily enough. The gods of the Great Orthodoxy had to marshal their forces against a unspecified enemy. The the poem does not name them specifically. It says to do so is to invite calamity. And you keep you hear this phrase, you read this phrase that jumps out at you. Instead of calling this group of entities by name, it simply referred to them as those beyond life and death.
Hmm.
We know that phrase. We know that phrase.
No
Uh-oh.
description of where they come from or anything like that. Just the gods had to wage war against these things. You also see mentions of several mentions of creatures similar to what's been happening on the roads lately. You know, the ones attacking lone travelers who stray from the path.
Haha. Yeah. What the fuck?
Hmm.
And the problem you encounter is this is a epic poem. It does not have any specific mentions of spells or runes or anything like that. But it matches the vibes it describes matches what you have encountered so far of just utter wrongness. Eventually, the gods triumph, and they do not destroy these things. They push them back over the mountains. Now roll history.
Oh,
Oh,
the hell's my history?
okay. Thankfully,
Okay,
Ray has a +4 in
histories.
history too.
A 21 for Ray again.
21!
A 5 for
That's
Yume.
a
8 for
5
Giuseppe.
for
Damn, Ray's on it.
All right,
Can
Ray,
I
what do
make
you
a
got
roll as
for
well?
us?
Yes.
Okay. Remind me what the
I'm
stat
gonna
is again?
History.
history.
It's a history
History.
roll.
I feel like
Uh,
I have a +5 in history. Fuck, I should have volunteered.
nice.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna assume that Ray is reading this with
That's a 7.
everyone there.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gerard has a 7, not a 17. I accidentally hit it twice, so he doesn't
You're all
help.
good. All right, so Ray pauses when he sees that phrase pushed back beyond the mountains. You know from the times you've looked at a map, the Tsardom of Rus, as far as its eastern borders go, stretches only to the Great Mountain Range. Basically, this world's equivalent of the Ural Mountains, but instead of like a string of hills, imagine like the mountains of Mordor.
Oh Lord.
Oh god.
No one
Oh
goes beyond
lord.
there because like there's really
One does
nothing
not
there.
simply
It's
walk
just
into mortal.
yeah, it's just empty, frozen wasteland out there. So there's no point in trying to expand there or anything like that. There's other things to worry about.
Sure.
Yeah. Like
But
it's just yeah, no one wants to fuck with all that.
Ray is Gandalf. Yep.
Yeah.
Ray is Gandalf.
Yeah.
We
I
So
fully believe that.
just like
you
I
have
said.
so you have this lady is Gimli. Oh my god. Oh, are we just making the whole fucking fellowship here?
Yes, we
Nice.
Yes.
absolutely.
Lady, what did I say? He can't hold his liquor, and then the two passed out.
Gerard is
Gerard
Sam.
Sam.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. All right. So, oh my god.
Yume is Legolas. Okay.
What do
All
your
right. We
What?
gotta get back
vampire
on track
eyes
for a minute here.
see?
I'll allow it. All right. So, what you get from this epic poem was the times are you're starting to wonder if something like this has not happened
Mm-hmm.
because raw sexual energy, baby. Viggo Mortensen plays Giuseppe.
Um. Sorry. Yeah. The times they are a changing.
The times they are changing. So,
Changing how though?
who can say? The poem naturally does not say exactly how the gods defeated these things, just that through their martial prowess and valor, and the fact that they're the gods, they were able to vanquish their foes beyond the mountains.
Damn, the Toyn would never do that. It would tell us exactly how everyone was defeated and what they were wearing.
Yeah, the Toyn would tell
Yeah,
us like
the
how they're
Toyn
wearing
would-
high cloaks
Yeah.
and what everyone's rings had on and shit. Like that was fucking
Yeah, you get the impression this was both meant to serve as like a story of the gods' exploits, but also as a reassurance by the writer to themselves that they had actually overcome this foe.
That's not
You are
reassuring.
holding this. You are holding this text. It is very old. It was
Mhm.
kind of towards the back. Seemed like it had kind of been forgotten there, just because no one had cause to pull it out in a while. Weird.
Is there any like author information?
You wouldn't know him off the top of your head. It was like, it looks like he calls himself a monk. He gives his name as like his name is Mikhail, a generic Rus name. He is a
Mhm.
monk of the Great Orthodoxy, setting down this chronicle.
Gotcha.
And
So the monks might know something.
the monks could know, possibly.
damn, we gotta find some monks.
We gotta find some monks.
Or maybe you could consult the Great Orthodoxy, see
Oh,
if
that's true.
their records might have anything of value. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, yep, that is essentially all you can gather because you rolled basically Ray knocked it out of the park.
Oh
Mhm.
fuck yeah.
That was
Hell yeah,
the best
Ray.
you could find. You know that there is something going on very similar to this epic poem
Yeah.
from the Rus religion, and suddenly you're wondering if this poem is fiction or not.
Oh, it never really is it?
Never
Right.
really is.
I am going to
Okay.
let you all discuss.
Okay,
I will
so
let you run wild for a minute.
we get to run wild with it. Very fun. So we all know that like everybody knows shit fucked, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That not
So
only is it like, oh, this evil is permeating the structure of society that we're in, but it potentially always has.
yeah, it's probably tied to that land up north that nobody fucking fucks with. It is up north, right? I didn't like imagine
It
that.
is to the east.
Why did I hallucinate it being north? Mine
Is it like
apologies.
out in like fantasy Siberia?
Fantasy Siberia.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Yeah, shit's fucked up there.
Yeah, shit's fucked over there.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
think we should
that
go to
tracks.
Fantasy Siberia and find
Yeah, I
out
think we're gonna have to go to
information.
fantasy Siberia,
I think
and
we're
that
gonna
might
have
suck
to
for
go to
us.
Fantasy Siberia.
Yeah.
Eventually, maybe.
Everyone's
possibly.
gonna have to get cute winter outfits.
Oh wow, we're gonna have to put cute little
Oh,
coats on, guys. It'll be so
Hey,
cute.
Gunter, I have a question.
I have an answer. Maybe.
You said this book was really old,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yes.
Is it printed or handwritten?
Handwritten. And
Since
like, so
books are essentially trees, could I roll a
Oh my
nature check
God.
to find out when this was written?
Why are you so
you
fucking smart?
God,
You
Lexi's the
could.
only person who's fucking
Oh
has
my
any
god,
brain cells in this
okay, hold
goddamn
on, hold
group.
on. Are you
I
telling me that Ray's just gonna carbon date this book?
Yeah, he can
yeah.
just do that.
I'll allow it.
Oh my God. I'm so excited for this roll. Holy shit.
All right. So Ray, what exactly are you going?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Hot
god.
26.
All right. So Ray, you
What a hero.
get a thought, and still with the book still open, you press it directly to your forehead, and you just enter the zone.
The
Oh
tree
my
zone.
god. He went to the tree zone.
He went to the tree zone.
This obviously This is not alive. It is no longer a tree, but since it is made from the same substance as like trees, that sort of thing, you are able to glimpse at the shadow it has left on this world. And you can tell this book was made when the world was younger. You look, it is. You don't know how this book is fucking here, actually, because it's older than Bruce itself.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This book was here before
Okay,
Bruce
this was a
Bruce.
live account.
Oh,
This is
hang
someone's
on.
live journal.
Question. I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes. Yes.
What color is the cover?
Red. Red binding. Typical
Uh-huh.
thing. No, the cover doesn't really jump out at you. It's a typical like hardback cover. Very
I'm
worn
going
and
to ask.
cracked, but yeah.
I'm going to ask the DM a question, and I'm gonna see if because I wasn't in the room when this happened,
Yes.
but I'm going to ask the question anyway.
Mhm.
Is there a connection between this book and the red book that was referenced in the note that Orica was supposed to receive?
Oh shit.
No, nothing like that.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
This is just
the red book was a false book. It was a box that pulled out.
it was a false book. It was a box.
Oh.
Yeah, the note was just telling her to find that box
It's
for
just like
instructions.
typical red leather bind. Nothing.
Okay.
There's no sort of connection like
Sorry,
that.
I missed the detail that it was a that the book was fake.
No, you're okay.
You
Here's the
valid.
thing, it was still a good question if
That's
you asked me.
valid,
So.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Like, so Ray can tell that this book is older than dirt, older than Roos. Can he tell who wrote it?
No, because that is someone who is not a tree.
Okay.
No, because that was someone who was not a
That's-
tree.
That was someone who was not a tree.
It was really good.
But the trees remember.
Ooh.
And the trees go for the knees.
But also, dead men tell no tales.
My name is Ray. I speak for the trees. The trees have knees.
The
I
trees
miss my
do have
bees.
knees.
So yeah, sadly, you would not be able to get that sort of information. Here's the thing.
Okay.
This is, as far as like this being tree, this is dead matter. It cannot communicate with you and tell you who wrote into it. You are like able to, because of the fact that it is made of wood matter, you are able to tell how old it is, even where it came from. But as far as
Because it was written
it
on
telling
after
you,
it was already dead.
yes, because it
Okay.
was turned it was paper when it was written on. It was already dead.
Gotcha.
So sadly, you cannot glean that sort of information. You just know that a monk named Mikhail from a long, long time ago wrote this chronicle.
Damn.
Older and dirt.
Okay. Older than dirt, baby.
Older than dirt. Yeah. When you think about it, it's kind of weird that you were able to just find this here. It should not be in as
And
good a
still
condition as
read
it
it.
is, and still read it. It's almost like it was just set here and
Enchanted.
forgotten until you needed it.
Wow,
Hmm.
that's crazy. Haha.
Wow, that's crazy. Haha.
It's almost like I'm not above narrative convenience.
I love narrative convenience.
Yeah.
Get with it,
Alright.
dog.
So, maybe. So, you are all pondering this book and the message it contains.
As opposed to the orb.
The orb.
We ponder the
You-
book instead of the orb.
You notice at a table, a couple tables down, really, Someone you have met a couple of times before. She keeps popping up for some reason. Two people, actually. One of them you recognize as Cecilia.
Yes!
Yeah.
My little
Her-
lady!
Her little wings are fluttering as she's engrossed in a book about animals.
Wait, wait.
If you were to look closely, you would see it's a book about anatomy.
Is it in Braille?
It's in Braille, yes.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, you notice her tracing down the pages with her finger, but she is just utterly fascinated.
Adorable.
Seated next to her is one of her sailors, weirdly enough. You know,
Not
the one with white hair, purple
Yeah,
eyes.
the white-haired one. The weird one.
She well actually it's a couple tables down. You because of the angle, you cannot properly see what she is reading. You can tell she is utterly engrossed. I will let you roll perception to see if you can glean the title.
roll perception, why not? I've got a +7 to perception. 27! That's a
Nice.
nat 20!
Nice.
I see
Nice.
everything.
Nice.
Everything.
You like damn, you can see that this is bound in rich Corinthian leather. And
Rich Corinthian leather.
She might
Such
not know her
rich
science,
Caribbean.
but she just sure does know everything.
she knows her leathers, by God.
Well, she wears enough of them.
There you go.
Anyway, we're
you
gonna
see
we're gonna stew
the
on that
title-
comment for a second.
You see that the title is embossed in nice fancy gold letters. This is actually a fairly new book.
Mm-hmm.
The founder of Rus, a life. She
What?
is engrossed.
The founder of Rus, what now?
The founder of Rus, a life. She's reading a biography.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was saying alive.
Alive. No.
He's here.
Founder of Rus, found alive?
I was
Here,
just
right
like,
now?
the hell? Anyway.
It's like the New York Times tomorrow. George Washington goes to breakfast at Denny's. But yeah, you can tell she is reading a life of the founder of Rus, Mikhail, who, if you recall, is the
Oh.
first Tsar.
That's the name of the monk. That's the name of the monk. That's the name of the monk.
No.
That's-
No.
No, it's just because that's the most convenient name.
That
He
is
said
a
it was
very
just a name of convenience.
That is a common name amongst the Rus. That's not. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, they are not one of the same.
Damn.
But what if?
What if that would be a bit too narratively convenient?
I know.
What if it's a family name?
No, it's the first name.
Okay.
It's their version of Michael.
My name's
It's still-
Michael. Michael.
It's still pretty narrative. It is still pretty narratively convenient. And Yume's gonna kind of stare at her friends really hard, like, what is going on here?
Okay, I'm gonna insist on this one. These two people having the same name is actually just coincidence. It is
You're
them
good.
coming from the same culture.
I know, but it's enough that in Yume's head, she's just like, hang on.
Here. I will reiterate Master Piandao's wisdom. There's a million Lees.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a million Lees. There's a million Mikhails.
A million of them.
I'm
Okay,
trying
but
to
you
keep you
don't-
from going down. Listen, I'm trying to keep you
No,
from going down a
no,
rabbit hole that's not actually
listen to
there.
me. I understand. I understand what you're telling me, but Yume, the character, in her head has made a connection. Not necessarily that they're the same person, but that because they have the same name, hey, maybe there's something that needs investigating there.
Yeah, so the player is smart enough not to know this.
Yeah. Yume is
the
not.
character is not.
Does that make any sense, Gunter?
No, I see what you're saying. Just
It's not even necessarily that she thinks they might be the same person.
It also probably won't come up. It's a bit. It's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is just a bit. You don't have to think about it that hard.
Yeah.
well, no, there is something of plot relevance here.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to move the plot
We are
along. Let's go.
We've gotten digressed by the fact that Mikhail and Mikhail are both named Mikhail.
No, I'm saying that that's the bit, and we should move along.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. So,
Get on with it.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
So, you see that this random sailor and her noble Fey friend, who you do notice that like this is the like noble daughter who came on the ship is just hanging out with one of her sailors in the library. Yeah, with all this other stuff going on, she's intensely reading a book about the founder of Rus. You know, the owner of the Blood Axe.
Oh yeah, the owner of the Blood Axe, that guy. Fuck.
Interesting.
Damn, this may become relevant.
All right. Anybody want to go talk start a
I mean,
conversation
who
with this
spotted
girl?
What do
her?
you want to do?
Yeah, I was about to say we probably want to go and like. Oh, actually, here's the good question: do we want to interrupt her?
Hey, lady kind of knows her.
I was about to say, didn't Lady get along with her super well?
Well,
Lady and Ray bumped into her on the street.
so I don't know if super well is like the proper terminology, but she does know her.
What was it that Duck said in Princess Tutu the Rue? Yeah, we've met each other a couple times. Obviously, we're friends, right?
Oh my god.
So my question is, do they have any snacks at their table?
Just for the sake of convenience, they do have some little biscuits.
Cool. Lady's gonna stop petting the books for like 2 minutes.
God, I forgot
Everybody
she's
be
just
very
been
proud
petting the
of her.
book.
She was petting the books. They're soothing.
Did she bring a stack with her to the table and was just like caressing them?
She brought one.
She brought one.
Brought one because she wanted to fit in. She
Oh,
comes
no.
over to the table and she goes, "Is this spot free? Can I sit here? Hello, how are you? It is good to see you again. May I sit here?"
They both look up from their books.
Does Lady know
Cecilia-
what book she's reading?
Nope.
Lady can't read.
She chose a book.
It's
She has a
Yume
book in her
that
hand.
noticed it. Did you actually? This is important. I might need to do slight retcon. Did Yume point this out?
I think so.
Okay, so Yume
I
did
think
point
that
this
would
out
make
to
sense.
everybody.
Like at least
Okay.
between her and
That's
Lady,
what I was
but probably to
trying to
everyone.
do when you were like, wait, they're not the same person.
You started sounding like you were saying they were the same person. Anyway. So, okay, it's been pointed out. Yes, this is fine. They both look at you. The girl reading the book that has your interests. Her eyes light up in recognition. Oh, yes, that should be fine. Is that fine, my lady? Cecilia is staring past Lady at a random spot on the wall because she can't fucking see you. She's like, I recognize your voice. You were. I don't remember who you were, but you can sit here if you want. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, excellent. Lady sits down. She opens the book upside down. She's eyeing the biscuits.
I love her so fucking much.
Heloise, that is her name. She notices that you can have one if you want.
Oh, I can? Thank you. And she takes one.
Cecilia shrugs and just goes back to her braille reading because she can't see what's happening anyway. And also, you interrupted her time with the anatomy of cats.
Cat?
Yeah, she likes kitties. She has at least 20. She
Okay.
brought 5 of them with her on this trip.
So Miss Cecilia is reading a book for her own amusement. The
She
other
is.
girl, who we have not really identified in a lot of ways, but something's up with her, is reading about the founding of Rus, correct?
Yeah,
Well, Mikhail, the
specifically
first guy.
the first czar.
Mhm.
Quick
The
question:
blood axe owner.
have any of you gone with Lady, or is she by herself?
I got the impression she was by herself, and to me that makes the most sense rather than bringing an entire clot of people over there.
Fair.
Giuseppe
Yeah,
is
that's fair.
casually browsing the shelves of the mythology section.
Oh, hello, secret of a place.
Cool beans. All right, so otherwise, so Lady, do you make any comments about what Eloise is reading?
No. There are biscuits on the table. It sure is a book. The lady's got her own book.
Are you going to ask her about it at all?
Hold on. Yeah, I'll
Lady,
play
you
in this
were
space
sent
with
over
you.
here that information. I might bully you into asking.
I might hold on, I'm gonna play in this space with you. The lady looks at what Eloise has got. She looks at what Cece's got. She looks back at Eloise. She looks at her own book. She looks back at Cece. And she goes, So, I know this is a library and we have to be quiet, but also I think pleasant conversation is a necessary thing between minor acquaintances. So, hello, how are you? What are you reading?
Cecilia, she glances up for a second. About cats.
Oh,
Cinnamon has a little cold. I'm seeing if there's anything in here that can help him.
Your little cat has
his
a
name is
cold.
Cinnamon.
His
Please
name is
tell me he
Cinnamon.
is very fluffy.
He's very fluffy and I'm told orange.
Oh,
Would
I
die
do
for
love a
him.
little orange fluffy cat.
Yes, he's so sweet. He stayed outside too long on the ship one day.
Oh, I
Eloise,
see.
she'd actually kept reading, but then she blinked when she was like, "Wait, no, I've been asked a question." Oh, uh, well, I couldn't tell you why I picked up this book, to be honest. It seemed interesting. I normally I normally don't care for this sort of thing, actually, but this one speaks to me, I guess.
Lady, you gotta roll insight on that shit. She's fucking bluffing about something.
Yeah, lady, you gotta fucking.
Yeah, like that she's
Some-
fucking bluffing about something.
This boy ain't acting right. We
She's
gotta.
lying like you do. She's somebody else's player character in this game that is
Yeah,
just
it, like.
fucking she has that vibe. Like
Yeah.
she has main character girl hair, and I trust that, but like what the fuck?
I want to send you an image, but I can't yet.
In my brain, just so you know, in my brain, this character looks like exactly like Lysithea from Fire Emblem. And I kind of know that's not how she's
Oh my
intended to look,
God.
but that's what's stuck in my brain is what she looks like in my head is that she looks like Lysithea.
Lady
My
is
God.
I
going
love
to
that.
she's going to nod.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to pause, and then she's going to say something along the lines of yes, sometimes Armenia calls to us. Personally, I find opera more calling than books, but that is my personal opinion. Tell me, does it have to do anything with your search?
Oh, nothing like that. Her ladyship and we were honestly just here to relax. It's been a slow day, and we wanted to get out from the ship.
There are gardens.
Say
Perhaps I
that
just
one more
cannot
time.
understand finding a library particularly relaxing. After all, like I said, I cannot be loud here. What is your book about?
Oh, it's about the founder of the Roost. He. Have you ever heard of the founder of Avalon, Arthur? I'm gonna be generic as fuck with it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense though.
So,
And if I say, not really, will you tell me about him?
sure. So, basically, these two guys, they're these two people who start out with little power to change the events around them. And through fate, they get the chance to make the world better. They get some help along the way, yeah. The guy in this book literally had the gods drop an axe, a crown, and a suit of armor in front of him. But they use those tools to change the world, hoping to change it for the better. Um, I don't know, that I kind of like that idea.
Changing the world for the better? It's always a noble cause.
Yeah, I guess you could say so. It's a
But I
nice little
suppose it
idea.
is more of a question of where the motivation and where the idea of a better world comes from. No?
I suppose so, yeah. Roll perception.
Hold on, I have to remember very quickly what my perception modifier is. Okay.
Can any of us roll perception or?
No, this is just for Lady.
I was about to say, I think
Alright.
it's just her in the combo.
She's just having a
No!
pleasant little
Oh my
conversation.
God,
Leave
lady.
for
You're
me.
you're having a pleasant conversation with a lady who, like, she's got some different looks, but hey, she's actually kind of hot.
Yeah, she's just having a nice little time.
Yeah, she's intellectual, has a good book, and is nice. What more do you need?
Nothing
Well, if
whatsoever.
you
So,
ask Lady, not
nothing
much.
whatsoever. Not much. There you go. See what you're doing? You're worrying about what you already have.
Exactly. No
So,
need to worry about it.
You guys good?
Hello?
Hello.
Did
I
we
think
lose Gunter?
No, he should be. Is he just thinking really hard?
Gunter?
Oh no.
Gunter.
We've
We
lost
lost
no.
him, boys. We have to sing the funeral song now.
In the arms of an angel, far away.
Okay, well, guys, if the DM isn't back in 15 minutes, I'm the new DM.
Yeah.
And you guys all have to do what I say. right?
Does that mean I can bust out my Mothman?
No, actually, I would let you do that, but only because I'm power hungry and crazed with said power. So,
I will bust out my Mothman for you, Sarah.
please, yeah, but bust out your Mothman. I'm gonna bust out my cool, sexy robot that I've made. It's gonna be really
Hey,
okay. He's
There
back.
he
He's back. He's
is.
back.
I live.
Katie was literally changing the screen.
Oh my God, Katie, what were you changing it?
I was gonna say if the DM isn't back in 15 minutes, you can all level up.
Say that one more time.
If the DM isn't back in 15 minutes, was it?
15 minutes.
You
yeah.
can
Yeah, I
all
said if the
level
DM
up.
isn't back in 15 minutes, I'm the new DM.
Oh
Um,
God.
Anyway, okay.
So I've lost my place. Damn it.
What were we talking about? We talked about Arthur. We
Yeah.
talked about why she's here. We talked about what she's doing.
Okay. So yeah, there is. I'm gonna throw you a bone. You can tell that Eloise, she herself does not quite know why she is so interested in this book.
Oh my
But
god. It's happening again. It's happening again.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Continue, Gunter.
Like, she's obviously like very striking in terms of her looks, but otherwise you can't tell anything remarkable about her. She's a sailor who seems to be rather friendly with the noble traveling on her ship, but other than that, you don't know what's going on there. Seems normal enough. You've bumped into her a couple of times. But for some reason, she's very interested in this book of a country about the founder of a country she's not from. When she's just a sailor.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
gonna
The
kind
big
of
neon
saunter over.
sign is flashing.
He's trying to help us.
Can somebody
But
please roll?
I'm too sleepy, and I'm not apparently not allowed to roll because I'm not over there to
I
like.
was about to say,
You're
literally,
allowed to
only
go over
lady
there.
can. Lady,
No, like-
this is literally all you, brother.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, if anyone else had gone over, I would let them roll, but like, you're too far away to like do anything such as insight.
We're too
Unless you are a
polite.
lady.
We have to
Right,
start making people uncomfortable by gathering around them in a cluster.
Lady is going to not.
Lady,
I'll
you
be
could
real.
roll.
Huh?
You could roll insight if you want. I think the last thing you rolled was perception.
It was. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a
What would
modifier,
you like
but-
to do?
Roll insight, apparently. No,
Hey
17.
yo. So yeah. There
With a 17.
so hey lady, you know that instinct you get whenever you're just walking down the street and you'll see somebody and you'll be like, that's my next mark.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
You don't see this girl and you're like, I'ma do the thing I've been doing for the past few years with all my other spouses. But something like that instinct is like ringing a big old bell.
Uh-huh.
This girl catches your eye. She is important. You don't know why.
What a
Great.
There's something about her that makes you go, I need to keep an eye on her.
Right.
what the fuck?
Cool. Awesome, even. Awesome.
Very cool, Kanye.
Very cool, Kanye. Very cool.
Very cool. All right. I'm gonna be real. That is all I have for you.
Before we leave the library, can Giuseppe look for something?
He can. What's he looking for?
He wants to see if the, I guess, folklore and myth section has anything on shadow figures.
Roll investigation.
I can do that.
Shadow figures?
Yeah.
The shadow
Like,
people.
as a phenomena. It's a 13.
You find some books that mention them when you leaf through, but nothing concrete. They're like, there's no book. Even the books that give them some words don't go too much into detail because they're either focusing on a different topic and that is just tangentially related, or it is just briefly mentioned in a few words. There's nothing that is like, this is about shadow figures.
Gotcha.
Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything Gerard would look for either. I don't know. If we're waking up in the library oh well, we probably won't wake up in the library next time, will we?
Nope, you will be back at Leonardo Scorzini.
Leonardo Scorzini's.
Lady does have something she would like to do. If that is
Yes,
a-okay. Cool.
it is.
She's going to stand up from the table, thank them for the pleasant conversation, and she's gonna pad back over to where Muffin is standing.
You know, his name, which is definitely Muffin.
Look. She's
You
gonna
know,
pad over
that
to
guy,
him.
Muffin,
And
who
she's
works
going
here.
to like kind of ruffle his hair, which is usually her sign for I'm a little too distracted right now to like actively say what I want to say, but please know that there's a conversation coming after I put my thoughts together.
He does immediately nod and kind of sticks close to her. He's browsing a little bit, but God, why can't I wrap my head around what he would be looking for? Because he'd kind of be looking for the same stuff.
I guess I feel like I'm missing a piece with the girl that we were just talking to, or lady was just talking to.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll fill itself in.
Yeah, something's fucking up with her. We just haven't learned enough. Something's going down. I don't know what it is yet, but we're gonna fucking figure
And
it out.
Gunter insists that he's put up a bright neon sign.
No, like the
So-
neon sign is that something is like up with her. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
neon
like
sign
it's
is
not
saying, keep an eye
apparent.
on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not apparent like what it is, but like something is fucking up with that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, like that's what it was. I also think, are we ready to sign off, brothers?
Yeah,
I'm
I
sleepy.
did say
As I say,
10:30 is
I
about what
think
we would
we're
call
like,
it.
yeah, but I'm not in charge of the DM. I don't call this, but I was like, oh hey, I think it's about that time, brothers.
Yeah, no,
The
I was
players
going
are
to let you guys do
unionizing. It's
anything.
time
I
to
was going
sign
to let you
off.
guys do anything last minute, but we are done
As
otherwise.
I say, I think we're finished up. I think that's finished it.
Yeah,
You
all
got a
right.
little closing word tapestry to paint for us? You can say no.
You guys are in for some shit.
That is
Excellent.
a
Thank you
beautiful
You know
so
word
what?
much.
tapestry. Thank you.
You
Yeah,
know
that's a
what?
beautiful
That's
word tapestry. That's the only word tapestry I need.
such a
Yeah.
great word tapestry. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We always have such a great time doing these streams. You might have noticed that the Jackbox Party stream bar at the top of the screen was full this week.
It
Yay!
was
Last weekend we hit our 25th followers, so we're going to be announcing when we're going to be doing our Jackbox Party stream very shortly. As soon as we have a date, we will let you know.
Yeah.
You will want to be there, I promise. It's going to be so much fun. In the meantime, if you haven't done so, follow the lead of those 25 followers and hit that follow button right here on our Twitch. That way you'll always know when we're streaming. Go to our YouTube channel. If you happen to have to miss a stream, that's okay. Everything we do on this channel all eventually ends up on our YouTube. So hit the subscribe button there so you never miss any of our content. Twitter. I know Twitter might be falling apart soon.
No, it's fine.
No,
It's the
fine.
final days. Emmett Selk hasn't started narrating. We're still fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what? True. Well, the Final Fantasy Twitter might actually disagree with you on that, but
They haven't started. Wait, I got it.
Listen,
Tweeting
Elon
way.
Musk,
Okay,
Emmett
no, it's
Selk,
fine. It's
potato,
fine. Nothing's falling
potato.
apart. Just follow us
honestly,
on Twitter. I'll fucking make it.
follow us
I'll
on
kill him
Twitter.
myself.
We're
You
planning
know
on
who.
expanding our social media anyway, so no matter what happens to Twitter, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be somewhere, and we're
And
gonna be posting about when we're gonna start streaming.
we do meet here on Twitch every week in one form or another, so you'll be able to find information
do.
here.
So go ahead and give us a follow there. Check out our podcast, Till Death Do Us Part, that Alina, Sarah, and I do.
Please do. I'm really funny on that one.
Yeah.
So is everyone
funny.
else, but I'm really funny on that one.
I know we're on hiatus. I would love to get back to that at some point. We just have to figure out when. But it's such a fun ride. It's about Naruto. You have watched Naruto to enjoy it. It is.
It's actually better if you haven't.
It's honestly
Yeah,
better if you
legitimately.
haven't, because
So
we
much better if you
basically
haven't watched
spew
Naruto.
nonsense. We basically spew nonsense for like 45 minutes. So
No, Alyssa, I have only ever told
Yeah, we actually
people true
tell
and correct
facts
things about Naruto on that
correct
podcast.
true facts about Naruto.
It is a surrogate to watching Naruto.
Yeah.
You have to tell people
It
that. You
takes the
cannot
place
lie
of
to
the
them like
media.
this.
It is
really
the
is.
spiritual
Fair.
successor, and yeah, it's don't lie to people.
Like
me
about
shaking
the
my
work that we
head
do.
behind
don't
your
lie to
shoulders,
people
like
like that. That's very dangerous for
I
our
was not
reputation.
expecting like that visceral reaction.
Listen, we take pride in
No,
Alright.
like it's fine. We're not doing a bit right now or anything. Like this is
Yeah.
not a joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
No,
We're
yeah,
totally
that's
not joking
it.
right
I was
now.
not
That's the
expecting
new
this. Holy shit.
tagline. That's the new tagline. Till death do us part. It's not a joke.
It's
Not a
not.
fucking joke. Me and Alina are actually
Alright.
two of the least funny people on earth, and we never joke about anything.
Okay.
Thanks for
Okay.
I think it's time to say goodbye now. Thank you guys again so much for joining us. Check
Thank
out
you
our
to
social
Katie, the tech crew.
medias. Thank you, big thank you to Katie, our tech crew. She does such a wonderful job, and I love her very much. She's been the Watson to my Sherlock for a very long time.
Love that little bitch.
Yeah.
And I don't know where we would be without her. And in the meantime, have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. We love you. And we'll
Happy
see you
Turkey
next time.
Day. That's happening.
Yeah,
Thursday.
happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Americans.
Yeah.
My fellow Americans.
And well, I mean, yeah.
My fellow vampires.
And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
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 Bye.